Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Medieval Dynasty. Now available on Steam from Render Cube Games and Toplitz Productions. Happy New Year to you and yours. Hope you had a great holiday season and welcome into 2025. We are going to jump in on the Oxbow map here on Medieval Dynasty. Hopefully you've got it. I know I do most of my work on the Valley in part because everybody who plays Medieval Dynasty has the Valley map available to them, right? Even the PS4 players and the Xbox One players, I think. It's Xbox One, then S, then X. So the X is like the newest version, whatever. So anyway, so I want to make sure typically that I can reach out to everyone. However, a lot of the new folks seem to think, hey, let's just jump in on the Oxbow and we'll have a go at it. Oh, okay, great. Well, let me give you some tips. All right. Let me take you through my Looting Path map, which I have updated now. And so let's take a quick look at that here. We have changed things up. We've added a new stop, and that's going to be the buildings up in the swamp. That's now going to be site number 1. Site 1 is critical because that's where you're going to get your simple large backpack for free. Boom, free. Free is my favorite, food and favorite cost of various things. So we're going to go to the swamp first. Then on the way back, we're going to stop at the abandoned farm on the way. Now we got to watch out for a potential bandit spawn on the road going up to the swamp. It's on the right. After we pass the farm, when we get into the swampy area, there's a road that comes in from the right, and apparently they're off to the right there somewhere. So hopefully we're not going to run into them today. Hoping. Praying to God. So then we're going to swing by the farm on the way back, pick up everything we can at the various spots between there and Piastovia. Back into Piastovia, sell stuff. Then we're going to kind of resume the standard path by going to the southeast farm, then to the southwest. And then finally, eventually, we'll work our way up to Site 5 up in the northeast. To note, and I did not redo the background, the map on this. The boar spawn up by Site 5 has been moved. So the boar are no longer a threat up in that part of the map, okay? Although you should be well equipped and capable of defending yourself by that point, all right? Very good. There we are. So let's jump into this. We've already done our character creation. We got our standard looking self here. I will hit the customized game settings real quick, show you where we're at. I've got it set for 150% building limits. That's not going to matter for some time. I've turned on fast crafting, fast building. I have my brightness at 125%. For this first season, I've just set it up to 10 days. Remember, once you get to a point where you can sleep till the end of the season. All right? But for a newer person, for your first season, give yourself at least 7 to 10 days. Especially if you know the map, you can get done in 7 to 8, right? If you don't know the map so well, give yourself a few extra days. Learn where they are. Everything else is 100%. Okay, straight up. All right? So we don't do unlimited weight and willy foo-foo stuff here. So what we're going to do is we're starting in the sick house. Now, your typical game start, this is where you start. This spot right here where I'm standing in the infirmary. It's called the sick house. I like to call it the infirmary. And I'm hoping it's going to be a building they make available to us sooner rather than later. You're supposed to go talk to Sedwin, the barber surgeon. He sends you to talk to Miragod, who's the Castellan. The Castellan sends you over to talk to Derwin, who's his quartermaster. And then he sets you up with a trunk full of stuff. We're going to skip those steps. We're going to just get busy. Also, this is version 2.2.0.8 of the game. There are still bugs in it. Hopefully, they're going to be working to fix those. I know they probably took some downtime for the holidays, and that's great. Render Cube's kind of a small team, but they've done a great job with this game. They made some changes. Some we're happy with, some we're not, but that's okay. We love the game. We're over 1,400 hours now, so we're going to have some fun. If you have questions, put those in chat. Say howdy, howdy, wherever you are. Let us know where you are on the planet, and welcome aboard. So, we're going to move hard and fast under a base of fire, like Lieutenant Winters would tell us to do on Band of Brothers, okay? Our first objective here within the infirmary is going to be to get up in the rafters, get a bronze axe, and a box full of potions and stuffs, okay? And to do that, because some people don't know how to do that, this table right to my right, your left on the screen right here, we're going to jump on that table, then we're going to jump up on the bookshelf, then we're going to turn around and jump up into the rafters. That's the process. Okay, so secret to the game right there. All right, so let's resume. I'm going to get into first person mode here. There's a moth flying around her head. And then let me make sure we're good. So it's 0822. All right, so here we are. Jump, jump. Now we're up, turn around, jump, boom. Bronze axe. 17% is actually pretty good. Jump over that. Now this, you're not stealing anything because it doesn't say you're stealing, okay? So these are not going to affect you any. And hello? I saw it. I saw. Oh, now you're wasting my time. Okay, cool. Now we're going to drop down here. Boom. Now, if you're doing multiplayer, this is your place to sleep. You can cook here and you can sleep in these beds. Early game. All right. You don't have to futz about, you know, dealing with other stuff. All right. Now, so the barber surgeon dude is right there. Settlement. That's who you go talk to. And then it goes from there. I don't care. Right now, what we're going to do is go sell. Here, we're going to talk to Posnomir. Real quick, this is the market here in Piastovia. All right. So your merchants are Posnomir, who I'm facing now. He sells all the food items. To this next stall to my left in maroon is going to be Markuslav. He sells all the production items. So he's got your bronze, copper, tin, and iron bars. He's got various seeds. He's got all your farming supplies, things of that nature. So see him for that. Then I'll show you real quick. We'll do a quick tour of the market. But first off, we're going to talk to Posnomir. We're going to show some wares. Okay, he's got some money for us to take. And we're going to sell him this olive oil. Because I'm a man, I'm not flirting with another man. You know what I'm saying? Pretty simple. Okay? So, and then we're going to keep the potions of weight. Why all of a sudden am I having issues? Or is this the bottom of my list? Oh, this is the bottom of my list. Okay, I guess that's it. Potions of weight we could use, actually. So we're gonna stick with what we got. That gives us 425 coins. That's not much. All right, but see, he's got all food stuff down through here and your various raw materials, meat. He's got ales and beers, vegetables, fruits, pies, porridge, all that stuff. Okay, so your other vendors in the market here in Piastovia are Imislawa. She's right there. She sells weapons and tools. Then you got Lubomira here. Ludmira. She's the herbalist. Then you got, I'm sorry, that's Unislawa. Wait, this is Imislawa. That's Unislawa. She sells all your clothing items. Up here is Damazir. He sells all the fancy stuff. And then there's Bartrod, or whatever his name is. He's over in the tavern over there. Now, at night, Unislawa lives in that house. Her husband is the smithy. Okay, that's Derwin right there. He's the quartermaster. Imislawa lives over that way. You see at the top of the map, you'll see the little pouch. That's telling you where vendors are. Okay, it's good to know where these people live, because if you want to catch them after hours or before hours, that's where you'll find Unislawa. Imislawa will be down in that little pit area. Markuslav and the others are over on the other side, or they may be at the tavern. And you just saw Miragod. He is the Castellan. He's up here walking along the walls. That's him right there. Douchebag extraordinaire. All right, enough of that foo-foo stuff. Let's hit the road, Jacks. So we're going to head out the north gate. And we're going to make tracks for... And then this is the Piastovia Hobo Camp. Okay, great. So that's where you can recruit people. We're going to be watching along the side of, like right there. See that? That's an abandoned fishing camp, and we're going to take advantage of that on the way back. Right now, our objective is to get the simple large backpack so that we have 30 more kilos or 20 more kilos of carrying capacity. No, 30 more. No, 20, excuse me. It gives you 20. The large pouch gives you 10. So that takes you up to 65. There's some barrels right here and a bag. Oh, man, looky here. This is good stuff right here. This is good stuff right here. Grab all that, and we make tracks. All right, now, that's where we're going to be going next. But right now, Our focus is up here as we head into the swamp. And we're going to be watching for bad guys, like I said, on the right. Also, watching the upper left-hand corner, you're going to see a white words come up. Got to get my stamina back up here. Okay, I didn't hear anybody. I don't see anybody chasing us or shooting at us. That's good. Okay, so now there's a moose out here. There's a bunch of ruins. Okay, we're going to come back to that. There can be crash carts. Don't go too far to the east or Wisn't over there. Ooh, here's a campsite. Anything in here? Anything? Anything? Okay, that's fine. Now, if you decide to talk to the Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs dude in the in Piastovia who hangs out at the board, eventually you're going to get a quest, and you got to come visit this tree and put out some stuff here. All right, here are the elevated buildings. Okay, notice I'm moving to the northeast. We're going to actually move to these buildings first. Now, some people say. They say that, I'm just checking to see if there's bad guy activity. They say that there is copy axe, coins, check there, check around, look around, and then look along the walls for notches in the walls or anything else. Okay, so that building's clear. We're going to come over this building. We got a recurve bow, not anything to that. Poison, great, we can sell it. Anything on the shelf, windowsills, anything like that. That's what we're looking for here. Arrows. People say that the backpack is under the house. Okay, it is not. We're at the northeast corner of the area here. Okay, let me hit the map and show you. All right, so you can zoom in. These are the buildings right here, the greenish squares. This part is the path, and it's an elevated walkway. Okay, to get to the thing we're looking for, which is a backpack, a torch, and a coin pouch, are under here. They're not under the houses, they're under the path. Okay, so you come to the northeast corner. Right, this is northeast. North is up. We're northeast. Northeast walkway. Step to the right and then run in. When you get up here, you're going to duck down and see right in front of us. There's a torch. There's a simple large backpack. And there's a coin pouch with 53 coins. You can't go out that way. Just exfil back out the way. This guy's a real Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs kind of dude. Okay? So now, we have us the simple large backpack for free. 55 kilogram carry weight now. Cha-ching, bada bing. All right. So we're going to take a quick glance around to see if there's, crash carts or anything. If we can hack this moose. If we could kill a moose, that's great. That's a lot of leather and meat you can cook. That's your way to make money early game. All right. We're good over here. We're going to come back to the path. Clonica's to the right. We're not going there. Okay. We're heading back to Piastovia. There's a crash cart you can find over here. Sometimes there's other stuff. Now there's, crows I'm not fussed with. The key is to get back to Piastovia to sell stuff. There's a crash cart. Doesn't look like there's anything here, though, which sucks. But we have stuff to sell, so let's keep moving. We are going to go hit the farmhouse next, and I know we're going to get a bunch of stuff there. Sven, hey, what's happening? Yes, the one down by the waterfall. If it spawns, Sven is absolutely correct. Thanks for checking in, Sven. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day. Sven's absolutely correct. So again, those bad guys would be over here. They would have said something to me and come chasing me by now if they were actually here. So, and where he's talking about is if you go over here to Ostoya and you come down towards the waterfall. So the waterfall's right here. And actually right here in the middle of it, that's a cave entry that goes up through and it comes out right here at a, like a little hunting camp or something. All right. It comes out at this spot right here. But what Sven's talking about is right here-ish in this area. There will be a camp that spawns and it has a simple large backpack. And a couple other items. The high quality H2O. So that's where you can also find it. But this one is 100% guaranteed. And that's the key piece for me and why I added it in to the looting path. Now we've got deer on our left. No point in us. Well, you know what? There is a point. We could equip up this recurve bow. Actually 3. And we could equip up these iron arrows. And we could read my stats. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome aboard. How are you? Happy New Year. Oh, I think I got her. I did. Oh, I got her. What a shot. How you like me now, kids? That just was a... Oh, I got to build... I got to make a knife real quick. Okay, so... no. Well, I want broadleaf plantain. Stone? Yeah. Whatever. We need 2 stones and 5 sticks. There's a couple of sticks. I need 1 more stone. Looks like there's one right there. All right, we'll just throw together a knife. You don't have to equip this. As long as you have a knife on you, it automatically defers to it. Okay. Watch, I didn't even equip it. It's not even indicated. I can't believe we pulled that shot up there. That was pretty slick. Oh, that's nice. Now, why'd you shoot her, A-Train? The same reason I'm going to shoot this guy right here. All right, now, here's a hunting tip. Positioning my pipper above the target because he's at range. We're going to go into prep mode. Watch the pattern. See how it's making a W shape? Poof, headshot. Headshot apparently will not drop him. Hopefully he's going to bleed out. I'm looking for my iron arrow. Oh, there he is. Okay. Or we can catch him. If we can catch him and intercept. If we can intercept him. They run in a circle. So at some point, he's going to hit the edge of the circle and be right in front of us, I said. He should be bleeding out, though. I know I'm wasting arrows at this point, but I kind of want to... Oh, man, I don't have... Oh, there it is. That... Oh, that's my arrow. Sweet. Okay, so you can see it, and it looks like he died, or I found an arrow that I dropped. Or missed a shot with. That's good. Come on. Keep moving. Why the hell am I moving so slow? There we go. All right, now the question is, where did he go? Well, here's an iron arrow up here, too. So that one went all the way through the tree. So now my only arrow that I'm aware of is in his face. So dude should have bled out. All right, except now I'm kind of lost. All right, so let's get over here and take care. Let's stay on mission. It's 1340. We got time. Bad guys. If bad guys were here, there'd be a fire right there. Oh, tell me. Okay, there goes the recurve bow. So now we're going to throw the... Oh, I thought I had a crappy bow. Whoops, guess not. I'll throw harsh language at him. Dang it. Well, that was no good. That was the other one. Oh, well. All right, so this barn here is going to have some stuff upstairs. Hello? Some potions. Grab those. There's beer. That's worth money. Dumped loot. Always, everything is worth money. Especially this oat beer. Now, the oat beer's got temperature tolerance. Rye beer is the best one because that gives you a plus 30 on your carrying capacity. So grab all the beers. You're going to sell most of them whip this axe back out here. All right, come around the corner here. Again, if there's a campfire right here, there's bad guys. Be aware. All right, nothing over there. We're going to come over here, go up the stairs, and there's another copper axe over here. And then up here's a couple of beer bottles. So we're just going to grab those, couple three, boom, 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 boom. Look along here, nothing there, nothing there. Nothing up. Okay, we've searched. We're done. Jump down. All right, we're going to come up to the house now. All right, the house has some stuff in it. We're going to do a systematic search clockwise. Look up along the edges. Why are you blocking, dude? Right there, potion of weight. Very good. Chest. We'll grab this crap because we have the weight capacity to handle it. Right? Storm Saga, hey, hey, howdy, howdy. Happy New Year to you. Appreciate it. And welcome aboard. Yeah, we're doing the updated looting path map. We've gone up to the swamp. Now, here's the trick. We're on the northwest corner of the building. Okay? There's stairs. Go down the stairs, take a right, go through the vines. Oh, there's a bunch of cool stuff in here. All right? Rye beer, mead, rye beer. Pickaxe, high value. Bronze shovel, high value. Large container, free stuff. Lots of money. Hot plant seedlings. See, we'd already be 10 kilos overweight if we didn't go get that simple large backpack. And here is the creme de la creme. 2 copper bars, which is nice, but a gold ring. All right. We have cleared this site. It is time to head back to Piastovia. However, comma, we could be a little salty about this. You know what? I'm going to be a little bit salty about this. Yep, I got it. What are you doing, A-Train? All right, stay away from falling trees. Once the tree stops moving, it's safe. Once you hit it with your axe, it is safe. It is inert. It will not hurt you, okay? Do not let a tree fall on you, because we will laugh. It's happened to most of us. Now it's showing we're overloaded, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually handcraft some wood spears, which are not light for some reason. We're going to try to get these final tosses in on these 2 bucks. If we can get these 2 bucks, that's a lot of meat, a lot of leather. And that will give us more to sell. Now, we're good on weight again. The trick is going to be when we... okay, where are you? Now we just got to find them. We know we shot both of them in the head. So they are hurt. Damn, that was a horrible throw. He changed direction on me pretty quick, though. So now I got to find out where my spear went. Actually, I shouldn't even worry about it. Just don't miss next time, blockhead. Okay, now we've got them kind of herded down here. Oh, shoot. Oh, look, there's another arrow. That's great. All right. Let's see if we can pull something out of this, because this is a bunch of money to be made here if we can get the toss in and get the kill. Damn it. I'm not getting the range out of this I need. Okay. Let that stamina recover. You know what I think? Do I have a potion of stamina? I have a couple of things. Okay, first, let's do this. Second, let's do this. Okay. I know this is kind of obsessive, it almost seems like, to get these kills. But this is like 24... meat and where's your buddy? Dang it. I think it's 12 meat per buck and 5 leather. which is simple bags. And we'll get some crafting points out of that. Okay, here's both of them. God, I am not getting any range out of this at all. Got him that time. Okay, that's one. Gotcha. A little bit of hunting XP there. All right, cool. 6 leather. That's 6 simple bags and 12 meat. We'll cook that. And we can cook that in the sick house. All right, now we should have, hopefully, at least one more toss on this. But maybe not. Wooden spear. Okay, 3. We got 2 more tosses left on this. Times it. Okay, we can't fart around too much longer. We got to find this guy and take him out. Female. Because we know we shot. And this is... Now, it was a recurve bow and an iron arrow. There he is. We're just going to keep moving with him. Damn it. Now we got stamina buff. Got him. There we go. That'll do, pig. The stamina buff made the difference. All right. Now, we're done fapping around with this. We're going to do one more thing. We're heading back to town. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Not worried about the stupid spears or anything. We are going to haul butt and cross the bridge, hit up that fishing spot right over there. Actually, it may be quicker if we just go direct across. We're going to try this. Yep, I think this will save time. Excuse me. And again, the potion of stamina is helping us out. Potion of weight's got us covered, so we're able to move at full speed. And this is going to be a bunch of money right here, gang. Small container, more money. Fish meat, that's good. Fishing spear, iron knife, that's in good shape too. 100% fishing spear, cherry wine, that's money. Bucket, fish meat, that's free food. You can eat free fish meat raw. Or you can cook it and sell it for more. These are 100% fishing spears. Okay, we're going to take one more quick cursory look around here. See if there's anything else. I don't see anything. We're off. Let's go. Foxes on our right. Screw those guys. Do not mess with foxes. All right, I'm just friendly advice. Hell with them. Okay? If they get in around your feet and are pissed off at you, they will kill you dead. And again, this potion of stamina is going to help us out here. So let's see what time it is. All right, stuff's about to close down. So we're going to do this real quick. Boom. REF. We're going to make everybody's going to, or most of people are going to either go fap around at their houses or go to the tavern. All right, so there's that part. And look, we've already unlocked Workshop 1, which I have thoughts on this and am putting together a deal. All right, so we're going to come here with REF, 34 meat. Now, our next objective from a purchase standpoint is going to be to talk to Imislawa and get the large pouch from her. Done. Let's go. Yep, I hear you. Shut up. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Smacked into the... All right. We are looking, and that right there is where we're tracking. Imislawa is that bag with the ball of yarn. Hi. All right. So all right. Now this bag is going to be a bunch of money. It's at 100%. So we're going to get the full 95 coins out of it. That's nice. We could use that, but we can also craft simple small bags very easy. We may hold the bronze pickaxe. May. That's up in the air. we're going to sell all this stuff. Our bronze axe doesn't have too much life in it, but that's okay. We're going to find others. I don't need copper bars right now. Feathers I don't need. Fishing spears I don't need. It's another 100 coins. I don't need fur. I don't need a golden ring. And she's broke. Now, so we are going to come down and get our large pouch, which is 660 coins. We still have 1,302 coins left, gang. Huh? See what I'm saying? We're keeping the knife. She can have the mead. The oat beer. Oat beer is just for temperature tolerance. When you start getting survival points, that's 300 coins. We just paid for half of the pouch with that. Take the poison. Don't want it. Take the poison arrows. Don't want those. The iron arrows I'm going to keep because we may wind up equipping or getting us a longbow. And so we want to keep the high. I mean, they're not cheap. These are expensive as hell to buy. Roasted fish meat, 9.5 coins each. Sure, we'll sell that. Potions of saturation, we don't want that. Potion of instant healing, we're going to pass on that. The rye beer, this is the key. Plus 30 kilograms of weight limit. Now, we now have 65 kilograms of carry weight. We're going to keep, well, we can't sell her these. Let me sell this, sell this. We'll sell her some of these. And let me think on this for 2 seconds. Now, your options for clothing are limited to start. The options for you to buy things are going to be based on your technology and what you've built. So once you unlock Sewing Hut 2, you're going to get a lot more options for clothing. The game, the way the devs did this, which I think is kind of hinky, is with the 2.2 update, you have to match the technology to make items available for sale. You can't just go buy them. Like, I don't know if I can even go buy an iron crossbow right now. I don't need steak. She got 5.8 left. I mean, she can take the stone knife off of me and these wood vials. And she pretty well broke. See, she doesn't even have the decent hat. It being it's spring, it's entirely possible the temperature is going to drop one night and we're going to have to deal with that. But I have a plan. So she's broke. We still have rye beer and simple bags to sell. We already got 2,000 coins, though. So we're actually going to go looking for her sister. And see right there, the hammer at the top of the map? Unislawa is over here. There's her husband. Where is she? Nope, she's right here tending clothes. As long as they're not going to bed, you can talk to them. Okay? She's not going to have a whole lot of options. She does have... Nope. She has a longbow. Did she have the... She does have the recurve bow. The recurve bow is more expensive. There's a big argument that goes on with this. The recurve bow has more durability, but only does 30 damage. And then your arrows do the rest. The longbow has a third less durability, but it's a third less cost and does 40 damage. You picking up what I'm putting down here? If you have an option, grab the longbow. To me, that's just the smart way to go. All right. We're going to sell her the roasted meat. That's 102 coins. Sell her one of the rye beers. We're going to hold the others. And then here's another 70 coins. We have 2,250 coins. Day one. We have an iron knife that's in really good shape. The bronze pickaxe we can sell. If we wanted to get the iron crossbow, I would it's going for 2,200 coins now. The devs just screwed us on that deal, and I think it's kind of stupid. Kind of some of the stuff they're doing. It's not my favorite. Let's go ahead and get a longbow. So we'll have an effective range weapon. We'll hold on. We'll go ahead and sell the pickaxe. This has got 78 uses left in it. But we're going to find another one, if not two, here in a bit. Okay. Yeah. I think we're dead. We're done here. Boop, 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 boop. Now, what we can do is now we could knock out our basic stuff. Well, no, we don't need to worry about that till tomorrow, technically. So we might as well go keep looting through the course of the night. We do have options, though. We could go back north. I'm going to throw this in slot 8 and this in slot 3. Boom. See, so now our large pouch is equipped. And it shows we got 85 kilos, but we're on a potion right now. So we're still on that potion of weight. But the rye beer is not bad. The 30 alcohol doesn't mess you up too much. The wine will mess you up because it'll be like 50% and then you're staggering around drunk. The beer effect actually wears off pretty quick to where you're still able to maneuver. Okay? So there's a thought. That's why we're keeping the 1, because plus 30 kilos is the best you can get in the game. Don't try to stack stuff, because whatever you use most recently will win. Okay? Now, for giggles, we're going to do this clockwise as opposed to in the order I typically look at. So let's go back to our Oxbow looting map. So we've cleared the swamp at site 1. We've cleared site 2. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to head up northeast to site 5. So this is at your discretion kind of at this point. Clear the northern part of the map. Okay. I do know we're going to get an item of clothing up there. Oh yeah, Sven. Sven punches fish. I like to shoot them with the crossbow. You can spear them with any spear. You can also hit them with an axe. I killed a bunny with a hammer earlier. Dumbass. But also, I think we're going to do some more hunting on the way. Okay. So we're actually going to be heading up here. All right. And this is going to show some more animal spawns. There's moose here. There's deer here. We'll take advantage of those. It starts building your hunting skills as well. Now, the hunting skills, I put out a chart for this. Do I actually still have it in here? Wait, nope, not that. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's look at this, and let's see if I have the hunting XP guide. Who knew? I have revalidated this. The only two I have not, well, the only two I haven't actually really validated, but I think still haven't changed, is Wizened and Bear. They have more XP, though. You cannot kill them with 2 headshots with an iron crossbow. The most powerful weapon in the game. They don't swim away? Maybe they just like how you smell or taste or something, dude. You know? You put a little chum in the water. Pike swim away from me. They don't like me for some reason. So here's the hunting XP guide. This is available on my Discord. Make sure to join our Discord. Link in the description below. Under Medieval Dynasty Helps, I put all the graphics that I create, so they're there for your usage. The looting map for both the Valley, which is this one, and the Oxbow are on there. If you want to know how to figure out your firewood for your village, this is on there. Okay. You want to know how happiness is affected by the way the houses are built. This chart for housing happiness guide is on there. Okay. So I create a lot of stuff here to help you guys out, and make sure you go join our Discord, and you'll find all that information there. Hectic Naz, Happy New Year, sir. How are you today? Good to see you, buddy. What's shaking? All right, so we have a plan, and I know Custer had a plan. Oh, while we're here, since we're done for the night, basically. All right, so Scarborough. Wait, which one? Okay, so she is a 6, 10, 11-point NPC. These two people we don't want to, but we can flirt with her real quick. She's 19. So here's your flirting tips, okay? Romance. First 5 questions up to 25% are generic, but this will tell you what their personality is. Today's pretty tiresome. How's your day going? Not as productive as I would like, so pretty standardly, to be honest. I believe that makes her a busy bee. Let's ask another question. What's your favorite season of the year? This is a given. Autumn. She's a busy bee. Spring is the romantic. Summer is the snob. Autumn is the busy bee. And winter is the free spirit. So we're going to ask her another question. You have a favorite color? It's going to be blue. Not sure. Blue, I guess. Pink is the romantic. Gold is the snob. Blue is the busy bee. And orange is the free spirit. I'm always eager to learn new things. Do you have any advice for me? If she catches, don't let me catch you slacking off means she's the busy bee. Don't let me find you slacking off. Boom. All right. So we just picked up some XP. Now, spouse. No, we're not worried about spouse. Let's check what we just did. So we asked her 4 questions. We're going to go to diplomacy here. Now, here's the thing. We'll need to check this. So here's 44.7 points. Let's just check right now. Bugdara, what's your story? All right, she's young. Oh, geez. She's a 10-point NPC with 2 3s, but that's no good. We're gonna ask her. We're gonna ask her one question. Okay. What is your name? 44.7 is our reference point, right? We're gonna romance her. Seem interesting. What's your favorite color? Orange. She is a free spirit. Okay. Thank you. You have now been part of our science experiment. 47.7. So this number just checked out. Hey, Lee, Happy New Year. Understanding your diplomacy XP is important, okay? Because you want to get something up here unlocked so that you can open up the tier 2 skills, and barter is one of the most important skills in the game. This lowers your buying costs and raises your selling price, okay? So how do you earn diplomacy XP? You get 3 points for every flirting question, okay? You get 1 point for every 100 coins worth of items sold, and you get 1 point for every 200 coins of items purchased. So they don't want you just to buy stuff. It's better for you to have to make stuff or find stuff and then sell it. So you're better off selling than you are buying in that regard. But that's how you make your diplomacy XP. Notice we're almost to 50, and we will drop that into diplomacy knowledge because then that gives you a little extra. Don't worry about empathy. Don't worry about charming. Don't worry about diplomat, okay? Screw that stuff. Diplomacy knowledge. And then at tier 2, you're going to get 2 points. At odd tiers, you get 1 point. Even tiers, you get 2 points. So at level 10, you have a total of 15. Okay? 15. So we're going to put our first point in diplomacy knowledge. At level 2, we're going to put 2 points into barter. And then level 3, we get 1 point. We're going to put a third point in barter. Done. Yeah, hey, thanks. Yeah, appreciate it, Naz. Thanks for letting folks know. Yeah, please hit that like button. Appreciate you being here. And say howdy in the chat. So that's how you work diplomacy. You want to get barter. After that, inspiring speech makes your people work faster. Hand to the king. Less resources for king's challenges. Who cares? Good host. And not terribly important. You do a tier 2 skill, it unlocks the tier 3 skills. You do a tier 3 skill, it unlocks the tier 4 skills. Creative accounting is good, it's lower taxes, and Castellan is lower demand for food, water, and wood. Okay? So that's good stuff. Now, we'll go ahead and ask her another question because we're going to get diplomacy points. We know she's a free spirit. What brought you here? Destiny, of course. Ta-da! Literally. That was the name of a big guy I owed some money to. Really big. Not too keen on forgiving either. His kid had some real musical talent, though. Get it? Destiny's child. All right, now, so we got 6 points out of her. All right, let's see what this dude's story is. Hello. Get up in your stuff. He sucks. He's a 9-point NPC. We don't want him. This guy, Bradimir, he's a brat. He's just a 11-point NPC. Boo. Now, we break the skills down into 2 categories, so pay attention. Write this down if you need to. And she sucks too. She's a 3, 6, 10, 11-point NPC. Okay? Here's how that works. And we're going to head up this way. Tier 1 skills are your more important skills. Those are extraction, production, and farming. Okay? Those are people you're going to want in your village first. Diplomacy. Hey, listen. Dude, I will shoot you in your little furry butt. Now, diplomacy, tier 2 is hunting because it got nerfed so bad with the 2.0 release. Survival and diplomacy. All right. Now she's hurt. Now we didn't spook the bull, so we're going to track her. Now the spawn is a big circle. She's running to the edge of the circle. Then it's going to have an option to break right or left. And it looks like she went right. Did she go right? Maybe she didn't. She might have actually chilled out. Yep, she's up here. Got her again. Got her. She may actually bleed out. I'm going to go looking for my arrows. Because you can see moose for a minute. Okay, I'm going looking for arrows. That's my priority, is holding on the weapons. And staying hydrated, because dehydration is the devil. Now, arrows travel a lot further now than they used to, which is pretty legit. I like it. Okay, so here's a deer spawn up here, and we know we could drop a doe with one of these arrows with this longbow. It's devastating. But here she is. Dead. Okay, she's down. So, first thing, don't go after the corpse. Go after your arrows first and bolts, okay? If you can see them, pull them. Don't leave it to RNGesus to make sure you get the weapons back. Pull your weapons, okay? Pull your rounds. They are not cheap, all right? So what's probable here now is we'll have rounds laying out, or arrows. I say rounds. I'm ex-military. Get over it. We're going to go looking around here. We're going to look around, as it were, and see if we can find them, because I want to keep them, because they ain't cheap. What happens is the government comes in and buys all the, ammo up. You're dead. What in the hell? Gimme, 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 gimme. Damn it, she fell over on one, I think. Come on, RNGesus, be good to me. Take it back. Hey, Megan, welcome aboard. Happy New Year. Oh, got the arrow back. Hooray. I want my arrow back, arrow back, arrow back, arrow back. All right, let's go over here. Now, we're not going to fap around with the bull just now. I see you, Bullwinkle. I know. I just took your punani out of play, but you'll be all right. Yeah, he's calling for his girlfriend, but he's like, oh, dang, I ain't got to deal with her no more? Dang. See, all right, so we're at 35 kilos. We're a lean, mean killing machine at this point. Let's check our hunting skills. And this is the problem with 2.0, is this got nerfed. That's why I say extraction, production, and farming are the 3 skills that you want primary for your NPCs you hire. Your first 2 hires or so should be extraction specialists. Put one in the woodcutter shed. You can build a second woodcutter shed, put them in there. Or if you get the excavation hut, put it in there. Their job is to collect you the stuff you need to build the village. So if they're cutting down trees and eating their lunch just like their old papa, then you don't have to cut down trees. You're going to get your extraction from going and clearing caves. That's the smart play. Let someone else cut down the trees, then you don't have to clear cut the map. Save your axe, whatever. Okay. But then your tier 2 and then farming. So first couple should be extraction. If you get someone who's a 3 in extraction and a 3 in production, grab them. If they've got 12 total points across the 6 things, and they're a 3 and a 3, and then maybe a 2, 2, 1, 1, grab them. Because they're going to give you the most flexibility for jobs early on. First couple, 3 people should be extraction specialists, then production. Because you want to put somebody to work in the workshop making wooden bowls so you can go make pottage come summer. You want to do as much as you can yourself, but you want them collecting the building materials for your village. All right? That's the whole concept there. Tier 1 skill, extraction, production, farming. Tier 2, hunting, because it got nerfed. build a hunting lodge simply because you have to. I wouldn't, if you put anybody in it early game, just have them gather leather. Because once you get your first flax crop in the ground, come summer when you harvest, you'll be able to make bags in the sewing hut. And that's big, stupid money. Okay? That's the trick. Survival, have them bring in some pike. You can roast it, whatever. Nothing you need early game, though. You can feed 3 or 4 people, easy. And then diplomacy, you don't need until you get the markets in your NPCs. And once you put them in a market, they're going to learn like they're Albert Einstein. Okay? So that's how to rate your skills and to evaluate NPCs around the fire. You're looking for 12 points minimum. Less 1s is better. More 3s is better. If you get 16 or more points, go build a house and go hire them. Take a note, especially if you're playing on the valley where there's like 10 villages. Okay? Write down their name, write down their skill set, and put like, Hornica or Lesnica or Rolnica, just so you know how to go get them. And make sure you build a house and get their butt in your village. If they're 16 or more points, that's what we call a unicorn. If you find 13, 14, 15 pointers, you want them as well. 12, average. Nobody below a 12. If you take one, say they're a 3 at extraction and a 3 at production, and they're 1s at everything else, you can go ahead and hire them because they'll do what you need them to do. But then you may want to look to replace them later, because when it comes to pairing them up with somebody else, the total of their stats up here added in with their mate is going to determine what the child has. So you want more numbers up here, not less. All right? That's how baseball go. All right. So we're going to head up the road here. We're going to ignore the deer because we're going to be picking up some more stuffs. We got 6 rounds left. Not thrilled about that. We had 9, so we lost a few, but if we're smart, then we won't have issues. Okay, rabbits and crows. Now, I'm just looking around because there are new bandit camps, and I don't know where everything is. There may be one up on the hillside there, but these guys can come and I've even run into individual guys. All right, we're going to, oh, the camp's here. Sweet. So this is over to the east. Now, there is a wolf spawn on the other side. There's a wolf right there. See, there's the wolf spawn. There's a wolf right there. That wolf may have detected us or may have detected... Okay, he's detected the rabbit. If he comes at us, he's going after the rabbit. But that's bringing him closer to us. That's taking him further away from us. I like it. Shoot. Run. Shit. Ah, bastard. We're just going to keep running. And he'll break off the attack eventually. Okay. Now, we have not done something, and that is collect broadleaf plantain. That is a oversight on my part. All right, listen, stinking badgers. I don't need no attitude. Y'all just keep your distance. So, all right. That one, he circled around and got between us and our exfil route. But, oh, also apples are now plus 10 health, and it's an instant hit. Yes, this is a new save. I started at the beginning. All right. So apples are no longer plus 7.5 over 15 seconds. They're now plus 10, and it's boom, instant. Sweet. Okay, we can go ahead and hit up that dandelion for a couple more points, and all right, Now, survival points. Now, there's still a deer down there we could... All right, that's him right there. The problem is his buddy's over there. Okay? And the camp's in between them. Oh, there's stuff down there too. There's a couple ways we could do this. We could just avoid it and come back another time. And I think we're going to do that. So we're going to look to pick up some more broadleaf plantain. We need to build up our survival skill so that we can eventually unlock the ability to see stuff, because that's important. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to disagree. Okay. Apparently this is a potential spawn point for one of the bandit camps. Well, no, I say that, but there's not enough room for it. An abandoned camp will spawn here. What, and this is questionable. A big bandit camp will spawn here at the beach. But here, I think someone put that on the map and it's just an abandoned camp. I don't think it's, if it's a bandit camp, it's a small one. All right, so now we're going to truck it in here to this ruins and grab a couple. This stuff's going to be a bunch of cheap stuff until we get into the house. But, you know, everything sells, so grab everything. Hello, hello, hello. All right, there's a fallen ladder. There's a windmill here. We'll go upstairs for... Oh, there's a kid up here, too. Oh, I've seen the kid up here before. Whatever. It's not here now. Grab that. If you get in a bind, don't grab all the clay crap. You know? Leave the cheap crap behind. Grab the money. Oh, go on. Grab the money and run. All right, come over here. Grab this barrel. Now, used to be Piggy right over here, but those are now, they've been moved. And I think they got shifted further off to the northeast a little bit. So you can examine this area unmolested, unless there's bad guys in the area. Whoops, hello. Of course, it used to be funny because you could jump up on this and the pigs would just run around. And then you could try to break away or whatever. All right, here's the key. Come under here. There's a recurve bow. It actually got some life left in it. Now we got backup arrows. They're not going to hit as hard as what we got. This is the key find. Rich hood. It ain't going to do you a lot of good, but if it gets cold at night, we can throw that sucker on. And that's like plus 28 cold protection. Okay? And it looks stylish, but we don't look stylish. So, yeah, no. There's torch. Another torch. They're not worth much. Berry wine is... Now, this dice set's worth money. Berry wine. Barrel. More iron arrows. Cha-ching, bada bing. Love it. So now we've got a nice little supply of weaponry. And then over here is another deal. Look around. Fur. We're going to turn it. Now, we're not even going to wait. While we're here, while we're thinking about it, turn those leather into simple bags. Okay? Because that's just... Now, look, we're unlocked a building, and those things will sell for 6 or 7 coins each, I think. Yeah. This is the retail price. We only get half that. Okay? So we will get 7 coins each times 32. My math says that's about what? 214, 224? 224 coins? That's a nice chunk of change. All right, just check around, make sure we got everything here. All right, we out. Now, there's clay pit over here for reference. This is where the boar used to be, and I think they just moved them off that direction. All right. So now, We have 16 iron arrows to work with. Now I'm feeling a little salty about these wolves, but this is what we need. So if we see broadleaf plantain, oh, you know what? Grab all the flowers. Okay, flowers do, it takes 100 of them to give you 1 kilo of weight. Okay, but you get 2 survival XP for everything you pick up off the ground. Sticks, stones, flowers, boogers, you know, whatever. Okay, so that's 2 XP. Don't believe me? Let me show you. Skills, survival. We're at 24 points even. Okay, now here's the trick. Pay attention here. This is multiple sticks. This is 1 stick. We're at 24. Now we're going to be at 26. Okay, 26. So that's plus 2 XP. We're at 26. We grab multiple sticks. We picked up 2. We're at 28. Okay, you're going to get plus 2 XP regardless if you get 1 stick or 3 sticks, regardless if you get 1 reed or 3 reeds, regardless if you get 1 berry or like 8 berries. Okay, things that come clustered in groups, which are the 3 aforementioned items, all right, those you still only get 1 survival XP for. But you basically want to grab all the flowers you can because that's no weight. All the broadleaf plantain you can find, like over here at St. John's wort, okay, whatever. I don't really use that. What I want is all the broadleaf plantain because we want to get a survival sense unlocked. And that's a tier 2 skill in the survival tree. All right. By the way, if you're part of the Medieval Dynasty Facebook group, not the official group, the unofficial with like 20,000 members. All right. Hi, Foxy. Now we're just coming over here to look for the bandit camp because why not? And you can find stuff down there on the beach, and there can be a smaller camp too. The big one is not here, but there's a bear in the cave. So don't fart around too much in this area. If you're part of the Medieval Dynasty unofficial group, I put a poll up earlier. I'm kind of trying to get some people's attention, devs, that to break down production into subcategories. Because how do you get better at making weapons by making pottage? And how do you get better at making soup by sewing bags? You know what I'm saying? Production should be broken into 4 separate categories. I think that would make the game more compelling and interesting because then you just can't become a jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to mess with the moose. We're going to head back and hit the south side of town. Now, flowers, I'm not going to gather the mushroom. I mean, I could. Sure, why not? I'm just going to sell them. Use morel mushrooms to make scrambled eggs with mushrooms, and that's something I never make. I'm avoiding the stones because each stone is 1 kilo. All right? So the thing here is you don't want to run up your weight. That's why you gather flowers. Broadleaf plantain, daisies, dandelions. Those give you health benefits. And there we go. All right, now. So that just unlocked the first point. Notice there's 1 point to spend. Tier 1. Okay? Normally, I would say put this in survival knowledge. However, since 2.0 dropped, they've messed with the temperature extremes. And now you get cold or you get hot. So now for your tier 1 skill, I highly recommend you just go with insensitive. Don't mess with iron liver. That's dumb. It's poison resistance. You don't need that. Okay? The key is to unlock tier 2, which we've now done. And when we get 2 points for tier 2, we're going to put a point in survival sense. And then we're going to put a point into survival list, which is a tier 3 skill, which gives 10% slower loss of food and water. Why are you doing that, A-Train? Because when you put a point in a tier 3 skill, you unlock tier 4 skills, and athlete is one of the most important skills in the game. This gives you slower stamina consumption during movement, which means you can move further, faster. Okay? So, first point in insensitive, you put it wherever you want. I'm not telling you how to play the game. I'm telling you a smart way to play the game. Okay? I can't help it if you want to play it in a less than smart way. This helps you deal with the temperature extremes that have been inserted into the game, because your character whines like a little bitch when the temperature's too cold. Ooh, I'm so cold. Or it's too hot. Ah, it's sweltering out here. Dude, shut the hell up. Seriously. Okay? Later you might do Headstrong for alcohol resistance. That may actually be worthy of points now. I never thought of this before because I didn't mess around with the wines and the beers before, but those actually give you higher buffs now than they used to. The key is point in tier 1 unlocks tier 2. Survival sense allows you to see all the stuff on the ground. Then you go to tier 3. Survivalist, slower loss of food and water, unlocks tier 4. So by the time you get to level 3, your first point goes into athlete. Level 4, points 2 and 3 go into athlete. Then you have 30% slower stamina consumption. And then you can put them wherever you want. Solid as a rock is a good idea. Less damage received, but strong as oak is a better idea. Drop back to that. More health. Drop back to insensitive. It's just so insensitive. Do headstrong. Water dancer. Does anybody put points in water dancer for faster movement in water? I'm not a damn fish. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a fish. So just some thoughts there. Because I'm here to help you learn how to play the game smarter. So we're going to start. So now we've got to grab. Well, let me check something on these mushrooms. They may be adding up weight. 2.9. Okay, so it's 10 to 1. All right, so we're going to stop picking up mushrooms now. We'll get one more because then that's 3 kilos even. We're going to go back to just flowers only. That's the reason why I don't typically grab mushrooms. Birds, I can jack you up. Don't test me. All right, shall we begin? I have a bone to pick with these clowns, and there they are. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay? Now, if you're down skinning an animal and you get attacked, right click, haul ass. Get your weapon up and go. All right, dumbasses. Ha! Suck on that. I'm out. You just got to be careful. Now, oh, look here. Oh, Jesus, dude. Give it a frickin' break. We're going to go for less stamina consumption here. We're below 20% on our food, so then that pays, I mean, we get the full value out of it. If you're at 60%, hello? If you're at 60% on your food, you do not want, hello? You don't want to eat something that's going to give you 80 to 100 health. Does that make sense? Okay, save it. All right, so there's that camp over there, and this is where the wolves came around, that one came around and got us. Now, we don't get the full credit on the skinning. Again, let's drop back and punt here. Let's go to the map. Let's go to the chart. You get, notice I've broken the chart down into kill XP and skinning XP. Because if you, in like the case we just found, rabbits are everybody's bitch. The wolves get them, the lynxes get them, the foxes get them. Everybody goes after the rabbits, okay? If you find a dead rabbit, you're not going to get the kill XP, but you will get the skinning XP, all right? Which in this case is going to be 2. And the stupidity of the game is that effectively 3 rabbit kills will give you the same XP as killing a wizard or a bear. We've got to revalidate that information. But that's an idea of what you get XP wise. All right. And the key there is hunting skills got nerfed to facilitate multiplayer, which sucks. We're at 43 out of 100. Steady hand is what we're looking to get. I mean, you can go for more XP, but you might as well just keep killing stuff because 5% ain't going to do a whole lot for you. Steady hand will do more for you. That steadies up your aim. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, right? If you can see your target, you can shoot your target. And if you can stay on target, Luke Skywalker, you can hit your target. Then that unlocks tier 2, which will be tracker. And then I usually go tier 3 for experienced hunter. Slower durability, loss of weapons. Because then that unlocks tier 4. Now, here's the tier 4 discussion in hunting. Pay attention. I'm an iron crossbow guy. I want my iron crossbow. I want my MTV and my iron crossbow. And my baby back ribs from Chili's. Okay? 3 things I want. Strong arm. 10% slower stamina consumption during aiming. This is only if you use a bow, longbow, or recurve bow. That does not apply to the crossbow, either the wooden or iron. Why is that, A-Train? You only burn stamina when you're loading the weapon. And then you can walk around with it loaded all day long. You can ADS, aim down sights, all day long. There's 0 stamina penalty. And typically, and what happens is, when you load the weapon, you take like a 20% stamina hit, but then it immediately goes back up. And by the time you're up and on target, your stamina is back to 100%. Okay? So strong arm is only if you are stuck on using either the longbow or recurve bow, because they have a faster firing rate. But in my estimation, I'm still going with the iron crossbow. That's just me. Lock and load, you want either way. It's faster bow drawing and crossbow loading. This is the key on crossbow loading. Someone with a recurve bow with strong arm and then getting lock and load is going to be faster and more on target. Great. Willy foo-foo, have a cookie. But this allows you to go faster crossbow loading too. Steady hand. If you're using a regular bow, strong arm, either bow type is lock and load. And then experienced hunter, slower durability, loss of weapons. But you got to have tracker. That's your IFF system. Identify friend or foe. Because then you can go into scan mode and you'll see, green for safe animals, yellow for, orangish yellow for skittish animals, fox, badger, lynx. Y'all just stay nice and... Damn it, she heard me. Overhead. Going to reset our aim. I'm burning stamina, so I'm going to reset my aim right above her head because of distance. Now watch. I'm going to right click. Go into a W pattern. Pull the trigger. Headshot. Recover your arrow first. Skin your target. Now, we're carrying too much. That's okay. We've got options here. We have the rye beer, and we have the potion of weight, which potions of weight are pretty cheap. I'm going to go ahead because we're going to want to be able... what time is it? Like 5 a.m.? 4:30. Okay. It's like army time. We're not too overweight. We'll still be able to move at full speed. Top speed after the ice cream man, as it were. If you're an Eddie Murphy Delirious fan. Excuse me. We'll grab some more stuff here. Again, our objective is to unlock. So we need 250 survival points. So that's 125 things we need to pick up. That's a lot. But you just keep grabbing stuff. People wonder, dang, A-Train, how did you just... I mean, it's like you blew up so quick, dude, with your skills. Because you just keep grabbing stuff. That's the secret. It's not a secret. Grab stuff. These flowers, you can... 1 kilogram is going to be 100 of any of them. So that's 4 kilos. You think about that. That means you've picked up 400 things. Say if you just did dandelions, daisies, broadleaf plantain, and chicory, right? That's 800 experience points. Now, aiming overhead, resetting, and dropping her. Recover the weapon. Skin the target. That's how you hunt. If you have a stationary target, okay, you get the pipper set over their head, okay? Let them stop. Don't make it a fair fight. Fair fights are for suckers, okay? We're going to stay just out of her detection range. She's moving. We're going to move here, and then we're going to set, okay, she stopped. Aim over her head. Watch the W. W shape, W shape, W shape, W shape. It's coming back to her. Right, and now. Autumn! Hey, howdy, howdy. How are you? Happy New Year. Our XO is here. All right. So more flowers to grab, and that's more meat to cook and sell, which is more production points. You see how this adds up. All right. It's all about the, hey, must be the money, right? That's what this is all about. That's what it's all about. If you're British, it's a boot. Or if you're Canadian, excuse me, British. So we're going to keep grabbing dandelions because we really want to get, we don't want to grab sticks. We don't want to grab stones. We just want to grab flowers. You can sell them. You can consume them. You can stick them away. Shoot, I didn't want that, but okay. Anywhere you can find a little patch with flowers and stuff, just go to town. Especially if there's broadleaf plantain. There's a bunch of it on the south side of Piastovia. But now we've cleared everything on the north side. And let's see where we're at. We got 2,190 coins. It's the morning of day 2. We have a bronze axe, which is hanging in there. We have an iron knife, which has tons of life left. We have a brand new longbow. We have 98 meat to cook. Okay? That's a lot. We have a recurve bow to sell. Ain't going to get us much. The rich hood could get us a bunch of money. 20%. So we take this number, divide by half, which is going to be what? 655? And then you take 20% of that. So that's only going to get us 100 something. I don't know. It may not be worth selling, but we may. We got 32 simple bags to sell. Guess what? No, we don't. We got 46 simple bags to sell. Okay, here's another little tip. Simple bags. Oh, there's another level of production. Or maybe our first level of production. Level 1 production. Just like that. These, it doesn't matter what you take. Whatever you do the most of, I guess, it doesn't matter. Because all this comes together. And this is where I want to see a change in the game. You have crafting knowledge, sewing knowledge, cooking knowledge, smithy knowledge. And I want this to be now a separate tree that breaks off into those 4 separate categories. And then you build knowledge in each individual one. And then you can build one to mastery. Because you shouldn't get any better at making iron armor if you're good at making pottage. Period. Anyway, I digress. We're going to be doing a lot of crafting, but we're going to be doing a lot of cooking too. So to maximize, we're not doing any sewing right away. We'll go ahead and put this in cooking. That unlocks tier 2. Don't bother with handyman right away. Handyman allows you to insulate the walls of homes. Don't worry about it right away. Builder, I think, is a more valuable skill because it's slower durability loss of your hammers. If you're dealing with wooden hammers, that may give you a couple extra whacks. I mean, they're easy enough to make, but whatever. But none of this stuff is super mission critical. Now, if you're playing with fast builder on or fast crafting, these things are really not going to be an issue in the game. All right. So build your knowledge, handyman at some point, builder allows your tools to last longer. What did we unlock over here? We've already got the kitchen unlocked. We've already got the hunting lodge unlocked. And when we start building stuff or extracting stuff, we'll get that. All right. Sun is coming up. Let's head back to town, and then we're going to hit the south side. Although we're going to keep grabbing stuff. Broadleaf plantain. Thank you. Broadleaf plantain originally was like +2 healing, and it's been +5 since 2.0 came out. So kind of like it. So make sure you get at least 20 of that in your pocket. Always carry it with you, like your lucky, 4-leaf clover or something. Excuse me, you little shit. Come here. Why did you charge me? He's coming right for us. Dummy, don't do that. I don't want to kill you, but you gave me no choice. I didn't know if you were rabid, rabbit, or what. Okay, keep grabbing stuff off the ground. Grab the flowers, That's going to be henbane. Henbane is critical to make your potions of strength. That's, what's the pretty purple stuff? Thistle? Yeah. All right, I'm going to do one more sweep here, because I'm looking to see if I maybe have any arrows other here. But we have 16. I'm not too fussed about it. All right, move, rabbit. Okay, so now we're going to go back into town. It's almost 7 o'clock. People are going to be up and about. You can talk to them before they go to their workstation. We're also going to go jump in the lake and clean up. Make sure we sell these mushrooms, get that weight off of us. That's 3 kilos that we're wasting. We're slightly overweight. It's not a big deal. There's a perch spawn. Where is it? Over here. Who cares? There it is. All right. Get your head underwater. Get a drink of water. You got to be stopped at some point. It used to be you could drink on the go. All right. Now we're clean. So if we go to... Look down here. This is your stinkiness meter. Once I gets above about 30, people won't talk to you. Or it's not good. All right. And we still haven't talked to Sedwin because we don't care. Who's this guy? Bodzier. All right. There's Unislawa. You can grab the flowers in here. Now, I'm not even going to include that. You want if people tell you to steal stuff, whatever, it's not my playing style. I don't see it necessary. I think I'm demonstrating that pretty well. There's a couple broadleaf plantain over here, and there's another one right there. Now, this over here is the quest board. If there's a guy standing here, it's empty because we haven't talked to the boss yet. So we are going to go see. Who's over here? Pause the mirror. All right, he's got some money. Money. Selling that. Bronze knife, I don't need. We'll take the money for now. See, now this amount has dropped down to what we're going to get for it. So we hit this, we're going to get 74.4 coins. Okay? If you're just looking at your inventory but not looking at a vendor, it's going to show you the full retail value because you get screwed at the drive-thru until you put money into barter. Okay? That got us underweight. Clay we don't need. Clay mug. Clay vase. Copper arrows. Nope, we got 16 iron arrows. I'm feeling good about that. Take the dice set. Take the fur. Linen thread we're going to hold on to. That is free, big, stupid money right there. Okay? Big, stupid money. Why you say that, A-Train? Because as soon as you start your village, and you get the sewing hut built, which you need to do by summer of year 1, because you want to harvest your flax field, and then you got to have a barn to go thresh the flax to get the flax stalks and flax seeds. And then you're going to take the flax stalks to the sewing hut, and you're going to make linen thread. And with that linen thread, you're going to make linen fabric. With that linen fabric, you're going to take that and leather, and you're going to make bags. And then you're going to be banking. Okay? Period. That's the way to do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Where are we going to build? You know what? I don't know. We probably will do our usual thing and start right outside of town here because it's convenient. Hey, dude, check it out. 9 coins for mushrooms, but we got the weight off of us. Recurve bow, goodbye. Rich hood, I'm going to hold on to. Salt, goodbye. Salted meat, goodbye. It's not good for my diet. My blood pressure. 182 coins. We still got some simple bags left. That's good. Buy these sticks off me. I don't want the weight. And buy those 2 torches. Cool. All right. We're down to 41 kilos. We got some space freed up. And then Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch should be along here. Markuslav lives over here. There he is right here. So we can check in with him. He's got 1,372 coins for us to take. All right. So chicory we can hold on to, but we don't need to. Okay. It's less food consumption. I'm not too fussed about that. So goodbye. Dandelions and daisies have healing properties. Okay. So hold on to those. Dried meat we're holding on to. Linen thread we're holding on to. We need to go cook this meat. We don't need the potion of night vision. Rye beer we're holding on to. Simple bags, we're going to sell them. And the Simple John's wort. Okay, so for now, we're going to hold on to this rye as well. No, we're going to... We'll hold on to it. We would need more to thresh them, because you got to have a minimum number to thresh. Okay? And then we're going to do our quick chat with Sedwin here. But first, we're going to cook this meat, because this is like another 300 or 400 coins. Okay. Oh, I punched the fire. Hey, looky there. All right. So we just unlocked Smithy 1. My proposal also is going to be to move these numbers up and create a Smithy 4. Because, so I was talking about this last night with another player. What they did with adding in all the shields and all this other foo-foo stuff, look at this. You got bronze weapons, bronze armor, but copper tools. So you can make really important stuff that requires a craftsmanship, but you can't make janky bronze weapons or tools. You have to do that at Smithy 2. In which case you can make iron tools or iron weapons and iron armor. Hello? That's dumb. So here's the proposal. See if you guys, day amount you set this time around. I started with 10 days, but we may sleep some of that off. You know me, I like to go about 7, but I wanted, plus this seed is also that I can do Sherpa runs. And I've offered this a couple times. Nobody's taken me up on it. So I can do Sherpa runs. So people who want to learn this can jump in the game with me. And I just basically say, here, follow me. Let's go. And I tell them and they see it in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I've got this as a seed set up right at that point where we started in at the beginning of the video. Anyway, so this is dumb as hell. So here's what we're looking to do. Smithy 1, you have all these wooden and stone. Well, you don't have the stone tools. You have wooden weapons. Wooden weapons should be at the hunting lodge. Workshop doesn't have squat. Where's the wooden tools? Well, you can handcraft the wooden tools. Why not make that as part of the workshop? Wooden and stone tools, put them in the workshop. Okay? Smithy 1 should be all copper items. Smithy 2 should be all bronze items. Smithy 3 should be all iron items. And then they should put a Smithy 4 in here, maybe at 12,000 points, and that's your elite weapons and armor. All in favor say aye. Indigo, hey, howdy, howdy. You know what? Hey, thanks for stopping in. Happy New Year to you. Hope you had a great holiday season. Appreciate you. It's late over in the UK, so we're going to cut Indigo, our friendly Briton, some slack, and hey, have a good night. So that's part of, because this just doesn't make sense the way they've done this. It doesn't make sense. You've got to, and the one person I saw, no, we're not doing a Smithy 4. Why not? Why put elite weapons and stuff in the game? Nobody wanted weapons in the game anyway, except people who play all the other games and they're like, oh, you know, I need this in Medieval Dynasty to want to play Medieval Dynasty. Okay, now we're going to talk to this guy real quick. This is the barber surgeon Sedowin. Okay, I'm going to go through this quick, but there's one key point you need to know. All right, nobody cares. Nobody cares. You want to pause it, whatever. Okay. I don't remember anything else. Okay. Who am I? I don't know who you are. Sue, who are you? Okay. Now, this is the key. Stop right here. He's asking if you're in good condition. If you are a new player, I recommend you start on the Valley map and work your way through the chapter quests. Learn how to play the game. If you are if you're an experienced player coming to Oxbow, okay, new player is going to be, that would be great. And they're going to take you through some exercises to do to remind you of how to play the game. I don't need to. I'm fine is the answer for an experienced player. Boom. Okay. If that's what you want, talk to Miragod, the local Castellan, in dialogue. Okay. Done with you. All right. So now we got to go find Doofus. He's up at the north wall. We're going to run up here. Oh, wait. Am I? Oh, no. We got meat to sell. We're going to talk here to Ludmira. Hello. And we are going to sell her our 100 roasted meat. That's another 300 coins. Cha-ching. And we're down to 17, so we're down to operational weight. We're about to make a whole bunch more money, too. So go talk to Miragod. Okay. This is how ahead of the game we are. We're at 3,000 coins, gang. It's day 2. Morning of day 2. All right, so here's this guy. We're going to jump through this real quick. Good to you. You're an ass. You're a jerk. Nobody likes you. Blah, blah. Piece of cake. Whatever. And he says, blah, blah, blah. Go see your quartermaster. Oh, and yada, yada, yada. You can now, don't remember. Okay, cool. And then there's a pigeon stuck in something. That's why you're hearing that stupid sound. All right, now we got to go find Derwin. He's right here. We don't care about this discussion either. Okay, now, we just got a bunch of free stuff. Okay? So now we're going to head back over to the infirmary, and between it and Sedowin's house is a trunk. Oh, plus there's this rooster. We'll go ahead and skin it because this is part of your get back up to speed training. Now, you get all this stuff. It's a bunch of copper tools and stuff like that. All right. We don't need this. We'll keep the bucket. We don't need the copper arrows. We got a bronze axe. And again, we're going to get another one here in a bit. Plus we may get another axe. We'll leave the copper axe and we'll leave one copper hammer. Copper hoe, we'll leave that. Copper knife, we've got an iron knife that's going to last us a bit. Okay. It's going to last a bit. If you're short on cash, go ahead and sell these. We'll take one. Copper shovel, we don't really need. We can fashion shovels. Okay. Potions, these are okay. Simple bag, we can sell that. We can make it. Stone tools, we're going to grab torch. That one's at 17%. We're going to take one of these. And then wooden hammers, we don't really need. We got a copper hammer. Okay. And we're going to take this torch. And then the burn note for the caravan. So we're just going to leave this stuff. And now we're going to go sell the rest of it. Because you don't need it. We found stuff. We are already past that point. Let's see. Excuse me, lady. Pardon me. I'm a paying customer. All right, so we don't need the bow. Now, if you have a multiplayer party, you know, split these up. Someone take a bow, someone take an axe, someone take the, you know, whatever. There's that. We're going to sell one of those, sell that. Feathers, we're going to sell those. Linen thread we're holding on to. We got 4 more meat to go cook. Simple bag, sell that. Sell these. Sell these. Sell the crappy torch. Sell one good torch. and sell the wooden hammers. 4,000 coins, morning of day 2. Does anybody have any questions on why you do this way? I am going to go ahead and venture to pick up 4 more arrows because I just want to waste 4 arrows. I could just go ahead and buy my iron crossbow, but I'm going to be cool and not do that just yet. All right. Arrows are expensive as hell. The fact that we found as many as we did, we've actually lost like 3 or 4. Okay. All right. We can sell that meat and get it off of us as far as the weight goes. And we can hunt more stuff. So let's just do this real quick. Plus, this is more production XP. Again, you're just rolling up your points. Okay? Do everything. Make everything. It's about you gaining experience before you turn stuff over to NPCs. Let's go to Markoslav. Now, here's what's important about Markoslav. He's got all of your farming stuff. Okay? So when you're going to do your first field, you're going to have to buy some fertilizer. Well, he's got 104. I'd buy 100. We've got some carrot seeds, which I'm not thrilled about. In fact, I'll probably screw that. I don't want them. Normally, I'd plant that because it's just free stuff, but blah. They're carrot seeds. Buy you 6 apple trees. Get those in the ground. They're only 20 coins each. And the reason you do that in spring of year 1 is they will harvest the first time in summer of year 2. So if you get them in the ground in spring, you'll get your first harvest the summer of the next year. And that's 5 seasons later. You start getting a full harvest after 13 seasons. So the quicker you get them in the ground, the quicker you get more stuff that's more free money every year. You know what I'm saying? Plus apples, again, you know, that's free health. You want the fertilizer and you want flax seed. So right now, we could get us 100 fertilizer for 600 coins and 60 flax seed for 6 times 9 is 54, 540 coins. And we've got our 10 by 6 flax field. If you want to go bigger, go bigger. I'd get some, first off, get more fertilizer so you can start a second field. I would advise going ahead and getting like 20 oat grain, get those in the ground. So come autumn, you harvest the oat grain, you put 20 rye in the ground, grain in the ground. Then come the spring of year 2, you harvest the rye, and now you've got rye grain and oat grain, and you can start making animal feed. Go get piggies. You got poop machines, which means you get fertilizer. Boom, confetti. Don't get pear trees, plum trees. Plums are the weight-related stuff. All right? So that's just an idea of what you can do there. You need bags, grain, you know, the various things, whatever. This is your guide. All right, let's go hit the south side. And we want to, how many more points do we need here? Okay, so we need basically 50 more things. Also, if you want to make some, so Sven likes to punch fish. There are pike right here, okay? And they look like torpedoes in the water. There they are, right there. See them? Who knew? Sven was right. We just punched out a fish. That was awesome. Now, okay, now, here's the way to track the fish. They typically do a circle line to another circle, but pike are a little different. Pike have a triangle setup, so they'll have a third point over here. So they're right there, actually. Boom. All right. Now, why are you doing this, A-Train? First off, you get a little bit of hunting XP. Second, It's food, and roasted fish sells well. Okay. So I'm just giving you an idea on how, and there they are right in front of us. See, it's swimming in the circle. It means he's aggroed. Just give him a minute. Some of his buddies are chill. We're just going to approach just a little bit. All right. We're going to go for the punch again. Oh, nope. We're going to go for the axe kill. Now give them a second. They'll settle down, and you'll see them. They'll stop and turn, and then they'll swim right at us. Here in just a second. Here they go. Got him. 3 different ways to kill a fish. None involve fishing spears. Yeah, I've punched rabbits out before too. All right. So we're good on weight. We're just going to take off here. That was awesome. Thanks, Ven. That dude, that made my night. That was funny. So what are you doing? Shooting the breeze, shooting the fish? No, I just punched him out. Knock that bee upside the head. All right, now we're going for the broadleaf plantain because we want tons of it. And there's tons of it down here. It's actually not quite as dense on the Oxbow as it is on the valley. But when you see it, grab it, okay? That's just free health, free guy, you know. And again, we want to get, everything is 2 points. Get a sip of water. But yeah, there's that pike spawn. There's another one further around towards the back. And that's just free food. Just saying. What time is it? All right, it's 11:37. We need to get rolling. Now, for fish, I think you get 3 points towards hunting for killing them, but you do not get anything for skinning. Here's a nice little patch. Look at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 12 points. Okay. Nice. All right. And then there's a little bit of stuff. Sometimes there's a crash cart right here. And it's got building supplies. This is where I like to build, right here on the slope. We're just outside of Piastovia. It's close to everything. Oh, I didn't look at the nose board because I don't care. I'm not fussed with quests right now. We'll get to the quests. We'll check it when we go back in. Just remind me. All right. We're going to go weapons hot. Actually, we're going to go into, we're too close for missiles. We're switching to guns mode because we might run into trouble. I'm talking about trouble. That starts with a T and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Okay? If there's a fire right there, there's bad guys here. Okay? So be aware of that. Anytime you see a campfire, there's bad guys. Hello, deer. This is a great hunting area. So you got a double deer spawn here. There's like 4 bucks. There's wolves right across the creek. There's boar right there on that slope. There's bear over the other side of the wolves. And then there's more deer over there. There's potential bad guy camps. We're going to be heading that way in a minute. I don't know why I just turned to go that direction. All right, so let's go in here. Now, this is the farm. And this is something I want to see implemented in the game. This is the bakery. Look at this. 2 ovens. Barrel for storage. Workbench. Go to this barrel. Grab this flour. You're not going to sell it. You're going to hold it till you build a kitchen. And then you're going to make flatbread because I've changed my tune on flatbread. It's money. Okay? There's your storage. Here's your workbench. Here's 2 ovens. Firewood down there. Boom. Cooking bread. This is what they need to make available for the villages. And they need to take the oven out of the kitchen. All right? Now you go to the house. The Hizzle. Where is he? I think it's stuck underneath. There's a stone spear at 100%, whatever. Grab what's in the chest. 2 bags. That's a nice chunk of change. Potion of sobriety. Now we've got a way to counteract the drunkenness. Get the wicker crate. Get the coins. Okay, look on the shelves. Stone spear right in our face. Not worth anything. Look under there. Nothing there. Look over here, check the shelves. Okay, nothing there. Cool. All right, so we've cleared the house. Clear. There's a compost bin, nothing there. There's a barrels, nothing in there. So now we go top side. All right, come in here. This barrel's empty. Sucky. This barrel's got rye grain, so now we're already building up our seed bank for autumn. Sack, flour. All right, apparently now they've gone back and you can get a spiked cudgel spawn in here. More coin, 10 bars, poison arrows, take those. Here's a bow. It sucks, but, you know, it shoots, you loots. And then there's a potion of stamina. Okay? So that's all you get up in here. I don't think there's anything else up here to get or check out. All right? So now we're going to take a look at our... We got plenty of available weight. So now we're going to go back to missiles. Oh, wait. There's stuff over here. I forgot. It's this barrel. Yeah! Looky there, boys and girls. There's a coverlet. We're going to sell that. That's boom confetti money right there. All right. We got a couple ways we can do this. We're going to go a little bit different than what we normally do. Our target now is the other farm to the southwest. So we've cleared the swamp. We cleared the northwest. We cleared the northeast. Now we've cleared the southeast. Now we're going to... Oh, you know what? In fact, we're not going to go that way. We're going to turn back and go this way first. We may have just skipped a whole big deal. Want a church building? My suggestion is this. They need to first off, take the foundations of all the buildings and put a physics mesh on them so that we can build stuff on the building foundations. That would be swell, right? Hey, all right, let's get some points. All right, what was the second thing? Survival sense. Turn that on. Yes, we have another point to spend. Now we go to survival list. 10% slower loss of food and water. That's a tier 3 skill. Boom. Now athlete is unlocked. So once we get our next 3 points, those are going to go into athlete. All right. Now, point being, they should make it so we can build stuff on the building foundations. All right. So we're going east up to this corner, and we're looking for a crashed wagoner's cart. It is not here. If there is a crashed wagoner's cart here, you're in the money because there's a dead horse. And you don't get to beat the dead horse, but you can skin the dead horse. And that's a lot of meat and a lot of leather. So now we're going to run along. This is the main east-west or north-south road. There are wolves up there in that crater space. All right. So we're looking for a woodcutter's camp over here. It's not here. It kind of sucks. Life goes on. We'll grab this. You get a couple of stone axes out of this deal and some logs. But the trick is the fact that we have the... there's foxes here. The fact that we have the simple large backpack and the large pouch, which we did equip. Okay. Means we can carry lots of stuffs. And that horse is going to give you like 80 meat and a whole lot of leather. Okay. So you want to have that on you. Now, all right. Weight-wise, oh, you know what? We're in good shape. Hell with that. We've got a potion of weight, actually 2 of them, and we got rye beer. All right, we're off. We're going this way. Grab a couple more things here because, again, you just keep grabbing stuff, especially broadleaf plantain. All right, just keep grabbing stuff. All right. Don't stop. Just keep grabbing stuff. Now, we're going to cross the bridge to the west. What time is it? All right. We are going to actually kick this in the ass a little bit here and take this potion of stamina. Now, last night, I was doing some testing relative to this fox spawn over here. Now we're going to cut to the left here. And we're going to look up on this rise. There's Fox right in front of us. Okay? There should be a trunk right over in here somewhere. It's not here. There's a trunk and a shovel. It's got some stuff. Okay? Get that stuff. Now, figured out that 75 meters is how close you can build to an animal spawn. Now, if you build within 75 meters, the next season it will cancel out the spawn. Okay? So keep that in mind. Now, how you figure that out? Here's how you figure that out. I'll show you. We're going to go into our map. Okay? And this is where we are. We're right here. This is the southwest corner of Piastovia. So we cleared the southeast. Now we're clearing the southwest. Okay? So you look at this fox spawn right here, and you double click on it. That sets your waypoint. Now when you escape out, see at the top of my HUD, it says I'm 24 meters out. Okay? So then we want to make sure we back off until we are 75 meters plus away. All right, so 76 meters, put your piece of fence, drop some rocks, whatever, section of road. Don't build any closer, and you'll keep that spawn. Also, the system we just used is an effective system for range finding. All right, so if you want to know distance, range to target, that's how you do it. Okay? Now, right there is where we're going. That right there. Grab a sip of water. Dunky dunk here. And there's chicory under the water. What's up with that? See the shovel in the pile of stones? That means there's going to be a coin pouch under the right stone. 200 coins. Grab that. Grab the shovel. Why not? All right. We're looking over here because there's potentially 2 different bad guy camps. So we're going to actually maneuver back this direction. There's possibly a abandoned camp spawn right here, which is not here. And there's an associated crash cart, which is not here. It'll be right in this dirt area here. Okay? That said, there may be 2. Now, here's the deer spawn. There can be a 2-man bandit camp right here. And then there may be a bigger bandit camp spawn that pops up in this area. I have yet to see it. Not saying it's not true. Just saying I have not seen it. I can neither confirm nor deny. Damn it, Windows Update, piss off. Yeah, that's if you want to wipe out the spawn. Right? But in the case of it being like deer, because your hunters will go out and actually hunt. Okay, now the fishing camp is there. That's where we're going next. And then there's barrels right here, plus a bunch of logs. So we're going to be going into Stretch Armstrong mode. Another 133. We got 4,400 coins, kids. Anybody doing that well? Anybody need some money? We're going to grab these logs. These are heavy. And it's not necessary. And we're going to clean up real quick. See, we're still just shy of 50 kilos. So we're going to run down here to this fishing camp. Then we're going to be looking for a lumber camp over there. And then we're going to be raiding that house. So at the fishing camp here, you'll find a bunch of stuff. Check the tents. There's a bunch of fish stuff. We don't want the simple torch. There's a container. We'll take the bucket. There's stuffs. Take the dried fish meat. We'll sell all this. Or eat it. Whatever. Aha! Money! Mead. Sell that junk. Cudgel, we're going to skip that. Oh, how nice. More iron arrows. And then firewood. We could take that, but I don't think we're going to fart around with it. Barrel. Take the fish because this you can cook and sell. Come over here. Check this. This to me is what you should start the game with as your basic shelter. This is a tier 1 shelter. Lean-to. You have a piece of fabric, which should be hemp cloth. They need to put that in the game. And a sleeping pad. You got to get 3 sticks and have some cord, and boom, that's your sleeping shelter. Then when you put 2 of those together, you get a tent. Not a very neat tent, but that's a tent. That's the intent of the tent. All right, deer, y'all run away. I'm not here to mess with you. Now, if you're in this area, there's a abandoned camp, and then here's the other lumber camp. Okay, there's another deer spawn right over here. So this is a lot of stuff to grab right here. Okay. Okay, now we're overweight. So we are going to take the highest thing that we can take, and that's going to be the rye beer. That's going to trip us out just a little bit. Hopefully we don't get into combat here. I don't think we will. Okay. It is getting late. It's going to be hard for us to get into town in time to sell. We're staggering around a little bit. I don't need all these logs. I could just set them down and take that. Okay. This is a random tent. So you have a random camp spawn. Oh, wait. Did I get everything? I don't know if I did. Check under the tents. Check around the tents. You're going to burn off the alcohol effects fairly quick from a beer. So I don't feel like you really need to worry about taking a potion of sobriety with it. You would with wine, though. Okay? Okay. So we had that, this, and then this. That's three spawn points in a row. And there's 2 more oat beer and some tin ore. Now, there's foxes here. If you hear wolves, that is a random wolf spawn based on the house. Hey! Oh, shit. Was that? All right, that was the fox attacking the... Now, if there's a fire over here, there's bad guys. However, there's a bad guy camp that forms up here, and you'll know it because there will be overhead pieces and sticks, small logs sticking out of the ground. All right? This is a big deal to clear. Go here. That's a big money deal. There's a money maker. Money maker. Okay? That's all the outside stuff. Now we're going to go into the farm shed. If there's a dead animal here, there's wolves over here. Animal feed. We're taking everything at this point. Now, see the trough? Look up. See right there? Bronze axe. Take that. Used to, I had to jump on the roof, and now you don't have to jump on the roof anymore. Okay, now we're overweight. You got a duck to go under here. You're going to come up here and then get up on this platform. And you're going to jump on that log. I said you're going to jump on that log. Like that. Then you're going to walk here, come up here to this bird's nest, and there's 500 coins. You're welcome. Uncle Lane Train just paid you off Christmas present. Duck under, come inside. Crap down here, bronze sickle, flax, take it all. Under here, another 150 coins. That's 650 coins for this site. There's another 50. That's 700 coins for this site. That is your large pouch. Wool thread, take that. You're going to hold it. Beer bottle. Can't go out the front door. I think that's everything. Yep, that's empty. Boom, boom. Oh, beer bottle, whatever. Okay. So we've cleared this site. So again, if there's if you come from that direction and you see a campfire here, or you see an overhead walkway and some odd looking sticks sticking out of the ground, there's 2 to 3 knuckleheads here, and 2 of them are shooters. So I dealt with them last night on the other thing I was messing with. Which was actually, this is funny. It was actually my season 1 Oxbow village from last year when I first started 2.0. And we're in year 9. So we still have all that village. All right. There's a cave up there with a bear. That's cool. Over here, we're going to head back towards town. We need to eat something or we're going to start whining again. 5,000 coins, end of day 2, gang. Again, any questions on the sanity or the plan of running the looting path? We got salted fish meat. We got salted meat. This I feel like is an undervalued aspect of the game and needs to be. Oh, why did I lose? Oh, where did I lose 2 points? So give me a daisy. That's 2 points. Cool. I am of the opinion that they need to change the food system. Now, we've talked about that before. Now, you can find a fishing camp right here, which has a whole lot of crap, bunch of fishing spears and stuff. It's a good find. And then there can be a logging camp right here. So there's some stuff there. Plus, there's a bunch more deer over here to hunt. Anyway, food. So on the meat deal, and you know what? I'm going to try to see how quick we can ford the river. There's a pike spawn right here in front of us too. Plus, we have a stamina buff going right now. So we're going to try to get in town and catch people at the tavern. Anyway, my point being, you have no real reason to collect salt. I think it's a waste of time because unless you sell it, there's no reason to collect it. That makes sense? So I'm going to propose that meat should spoil after 1 season. Unless you cook it. Let's see. All right, let's find where our people are. There's Marcus Lob. He's on his way to the over to the deal. We're going to go ahead and sell this because it's weight. We're going to sell 2 of the bags. We're going to keep 1. Beer bottle, because we got so much money now. I mean, we're not fussed about it. We're going to keep the 2. Well, I'm going to buy an iron axe. To hell with this. Except I don't think I can buy one yet. So we're going to sell the janky one. We'll take the one with a little more life. The sickle, okay. This is, we don't need it. We can buy a better one or make something. By the time we get a smithy, we should be able to buy at least bronze tools. The way these work, this is your hand version of the scythe. The scythe is much better, it's much more efficient. But each field of grain, so this includes poppy, flax, oat, rye, and wheat. You clear with either a sickle or a scythe. Each tile of farm field has 4 subtiles. And the wear and tear on these tools is you lose 4 durability. Just a second here. So anyway, so basically you lose 4 durability on your harvesting tool for scythe or sickle for each tile of grain or grain type thing you clear. So with this sickle, it's got 112 left, which means we've got 25 plus 3. So 28 tiles of field we'll be able to harvest with that tool. Okay? Any questions in that regard? All right, let's go through and sell the rest of the stuff. So we can hold on to this for now. The bucket, I'm not too fussed with. We're going to sell the clay cup, copper ore, the coverlet. The flax we'll hold on to. That's 19 flatbread right there. Hold on to that as soon as you build a kitchen. The logs we'll hold on to. Linen thread we're holding on to. The mead will sell. Oat beer will sell. Perch and pike we're going to go cook. We're going to sell the poisoned arrows. That's not very sporty. We're going to roach. We're going to wow. We'll hold on to this. We're going to sell this stuff here. Sell that. Straw. We'll need that to build our first house, but we can collect it. So let's just get it out of our... okay, he's out of money. Now. So now... Aha! Quickly. So now, we got this. Diplomacy. We got 1 point. It's going in diplomacy knowledge. Now, we've unlocked tier 2, and there's barter. So now we get 5% more experience gain for diplomacy activities, which is flirting, buying, and selling. Okay. Now we are going to jet. We have a mission. We're on a mission. You better just listen to my rhymes because I'm all about dissing cuss. Boom. Boo doo doo doo. It takes two to make a thing go right. We're gonna cook this fish up here real quick. I don't think you can get rot either unless you build a composting bin, and I'm not apt to build a composting bin. A lot of people talk about the composting bin. If you need fertilizer that bad, I feel early on, I feel like you're not doing something right. Because you should have money, you can buy it. Now, if you build a composting bin, I mean, what are you going to put in there? Berries? Oh, okay. All right. So now, we want to go catch, see, a bunch of the vendors are over here now at the tavern, including Dom's here, and that's probably who we're going to talk to. All right, so there's Posnemir and whatever. All right, this guy's got a bunch of money. Got to get some money. We're going to hold the logs. We're going to go drop that off at our build site because that's a couple, 3 less trees we have to cut down. Roasted fish meat. 9.5 coins times 42. Mrs. Bueller. 400 more coins. Wow. Gang. How much money do I got there? Sell the tin bars. Sell the tin ore. That's a good torch. I'm going to keep the wicker crate. I love wicker crates because I set them outside the barn or the food storage and drop food in them to let the food rot at season change. It just keeps it organized. Wooden plate. Wooden shovel. Wooden shovel. And there we go. Oh, buy the straw too. All right. Okay. I feel like we are done. Potion of instant healing. That's not going to... I mean, that could still work, I guess. The rich hood. You know, whatever. We'll keep it honest in case we have a little cold snap here. Linen thread, we're saving. Flour, we're saving. Flax, we're saving. The sickle, we're saving. Okay? So now, be careful not to take on a quest. Here's, that's not Bartram. Here's Unislawa, though. She's our weapons dealer. Now, so at this point, if you need a tool, there's an iron scythe, 1,320. The thing is, we're not going to need it until autumn. Oh, actually, no, we need it in summer. So, I don't know. We got 6,800 coins, gang. You know? It's day 2. All right. Is everybody kind of... Are you picking up while I'm laying down here? I hope if you're new, you understand the value of just running around and looting based on my looting path map. It is the end of day 2. We have almost 7,000 coins. We have a bronze axe, bronze sickle, which will do, we've already determined, what did we say, 28 fields, 30 a 30 tile field. We're going to need more, but that's okay. Plus, it's super inefficient. We got logs to build our house. We got linen thread we're going to be able to make bags with. We got flour we're going to be able to make flatbread with. We've got potions to work with. We got this rich hood to put on if we need. We got rye grain so we can start a seed bank for the autumn. We got wool thread. Okay. We got perfectly good torch that came out of our toolbox. We got tools in the toolbox still. Okay. We have a longbow. And we have 23 iron arrows. How many did we buy? 4. And you can get even more lucky. Sven is right. You can get more. There could be other spawns and get that camp could have been up by the north side. There's the fishing hut could have been there. You know, whatever. But now I got more than enough money to buy everything I need to create a couple of fields. Definitely a 10 by 6 flax field. Probably another 10 by 6 field. We're not going to buy all. Well, we could buy all of the fertilizer. I think there's another barn in, is it Ostoya or Skalki? I don't remember. Where you can also get fertilizer. No, the barn lady's down in Ostoya. There's a seamstress and a barn worker. So you can go down to Ostoya and you can get more fertilizer if you need. All right. Now, if you want to do if you want to do some rot, here's the thing. If you leave, most things rot 1 for 1. Meat, I think you get 3 rot per meat. And cabbage, I think you get 4 rot per cabbage. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the math. But here's the thing. You've got to have 10 rot to make 1 fertilizer. So a 10 by 6 field, which is the size I recommend, is going to take 600 rot to fertilize. Okay? So that is, to me, the better play is you can buy you can buy fertilizer, and then you collect unripe berries and you leave them on the ground. They turn to rot, and that's going to be your summer fertilizer for your cabbage crop. But the key is to get a big flax field in the ground. Okay? And we can buy all this stuff. All right? Let's see. So Marcus Slav. Here he is, still sitting over here. So let's go ahead, because why not? All right? And we're going to set ourselves up for success. So we're going to take, I'm just going to do this by, we're going to break it down. Okay? 60 fertilizer, that's a 10 by 6 field, or 5 by 12, whatever you want to do. I think I'm actually going to try 5 by 12. All right. Or 4 by 15. However you want to do it. Okay. We're going to get 60 fertilizer, 60 flaxseed. We can get more. We now have this amount of flax. We're going to wind up with, I think, 210 flaxseed when we harvest the field. So you're going to have enough to do 2 flax fields 10 by 6 next year, or you could do bigger. And then you've got more to sell. Plus you're going to have enough flax stalks to make a bunch of linen thread, thus linen fabric, thus bags. or whatever else. Okay? So got all that. Now, what else do we want to do? He's still got another 44 fertilizer. So let's just say we're going to make a 40 tile field. Okay? We're going to make a 60 tile field because it gives us farming XP. But we're going to fertilize 40 of it. All right? And 20 of that is going to be oat grain, because this is going to get us started on the road towards animal feed. And then we could do 20 cabbage. All right? You can break this down however you want. But cabbage, if we plant it now, that means we're going to have cabbage to harvest in summer. And thus we could start making pottage. Also, we're going to get additional cabbage seed from the harvest, which should give us enough for about 40 tiles of cabbage. I think you get two seeds back. Okay? And now, what do you want to do, gang? It's evening of day 2. Now, there's plenty more of the map to explore, to loot, to check out stuff, whatever. There's nobody over here at this camp, which is just kind of goofy, whatever. Here's a pro tip for you. There is lines on the map. I call them lipstick lines, that are the no build, no cut zone around villages or areas like the swamp or the fortress, which there's a bunch of bandits up there, but the reward there is you can get to the tower, you can get an iron crossbow. Now, the question is, where can you build in relation to this thick-ass red line? I'm going to show you how to figure that out. We're going to come over here a little bit east, and this seems about right. I'm going to go in here and I'll open up the road. See how you can't place here? I'm facing east. It just turned green. See that? That's how you determine. Now, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to drop these logs, because that's what's really kicking me in the ass right now. Okay? Drop the logs. We're going to drop the fertilizer too, because the logs are going to roll away if we don't. And that's 50 kilos of fertilizer. Boom. All right, we no longer have a weight problem. So back over here-ish. See how we're right on the line? I'm going to go clear the stuff in my way because I don't want to lose it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a path up through here that defines where that red line is on the map. So we know where we can build and we can't. So facing east, this is going to trickle a little to the southeast. We're going to scooch right there. Now, if I go face due east, see how we're kind of stuck? If I shift right just a little bit, I can take this path all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way up to here. Boom. This is our no build, no cut zone to the right. Now we're going to box that in. So down here-ish, somewhere in here, let's see, probably pretty close to here. And notice I grabbed some stuff off the path because you lay that path down and you are screwed. You'll lose it. So we're going to face north, and there's our demarcation line. We're just going to shift a little bit to the right till we get the green indicators. And we're going to take this all the way over here to this rock. So right about there. Cool. All right. Now, if we look at the map, you zoom in. See that? See how weird that is? The line is to the inside of this thick red line. But we can build here. We just can't build or collect trees here. So we've just defined our area of, operation, as it were. Now what we'll do is we'll carry it on down to the water's edge. And then typically what I do is build a, and you don't have to build here. The reason why I like building here is because we're right next to Uber, the Quest board, the market, and Piastovia. Piastovia Cave is less than a minute that direction. So remember, we still need to rack up survival points to unlock athletes. So just keep grabbing stuff. Then come over here and drop it. You'll use the stones, but stones are heavy. Boom. Steaks, not so heavy. Oh, I want to equip that. There, done. All right. So now this is henbane. If you can keep that henbane, you want to keep the henbane. 5 henbane equals a potion of strength. 5 henbane and 5 poppy seeds is a potion of weight. Okay, that's nightshade, which is poisonous. Okay. And then we can use the Alt key, and we can actually see where stuff is, because we unlocked that already. That's why you gather stuff and just keep gathering stuff and keep gathering stuff. So we're going to face west here and look to build the road. Now, to understand roads, notice we're in the dark gray area. You have obstacles blocking the build site. See this? The dark gray at the edges is a variable. The light gray in the middle is a no-go. I'll show you how this works, though, with my road, because it's easier to define. So we're right here. We'll start right there. We're going to go straight west as much as it lets us to the water's edge. That'll do. Boom. Okay. Now, if you look at your road, see how it's dark gray at the edges and it's light gray in the middle? You can build in the dark gray. You cannot build in the light gray. All right. So I don't think we've got any fences unlocked. We may unlock one. Let's do... Oh, we got to build stuff. Okay, whatever. Steak. Give me some steak. That henbane's going to hang in there. You can collect sticks and stuff inside the no build, no cut zone. You just can't build and you can't cut down trees. Okay? That's the whole definition of the deal. All right? Now, if I go here and here and here, area is restricted. Okay? But look on this side. This is our space. But if you look, I can actually, it's saying it's too uneven to build, but I can build on the gray right up to there. Dark gray, light gray. Dark gray, light gray. See the difference? So you can make stuff actually build. Hi, Wild Bill. Welcome aboard. Hope you're having a great evening. Happy New Year. You can build up to the light gray part of your path. So if you want to put like, fences or your fields or orchards or whatever, that's what you can do. All right. So that's how that works. Let's see where we're at. It is midnight on the morning of day 3. Do you know where your children are? Let's see what we've done. All right, we haven't built anything, so we got no building technology. We've unlocked the hunting lodge and herbalist hut. Fishing hut is the next key thing, and then you just cycle from there. Okay? It just gives you stuff you can make. All right? Farming, once you start, and this is how easy this is. So we're going to look at this, and we're going to say, you know what? let me grab the materials out of here. We have an option actually. We could build a house here, we could not. I like this spot, whatever. Okay. But let's say we want to plot in a house and we want to build houses on this side of the road and on that side. Well, to me, do you guys want the view of the beach? I mean, of the river? Kind of want that out the back window, right? And this sucks because we're going to lose some henbane. But we move this a little bit. We scooch it here. We move it there, whatever. I like to find a good level spot for the landing. Okay. If we go further down, we can get down to where it will do a stone foundation close to the water. But we have to have flood insurance for that, right? So up here, we're out of the floodplain. If you're down at the bottom, you're in the floodplain. So I'm just saying. Shut up, A-Train. All right. So let's just say we're going to build a house there. Okay. And say we're going to build fields here. Now, we're going to look along this line because I might have done this once or twice. And we're going to look at, there's an arc in the road here. So remember, fields build north, south, east, west. So we want to leave this space where we'll be able to actually put the fields side by side, nice and neat like. Okay. So if we turn to the north and we walk back along this line and we look down, but we didn't change our path. We come over here. There's some ways to do some measuring here too. We need to go due east. Okay. So we want to start here-ish. Buildings, farming, field. All right. Now I'm going to look due south. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move along like I know you do. That gets a little steep and crazy right there. This stone would disappear. So I'm gonna leave a little room for a fence, I think. All right. And then what we're going to do is just back that ass up. Now we're back to the path. All right. At the edge of the path, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to go forward 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's a full tile of field right there. And then I'm going to walk forward. Now there's a bunch of stuff here I probably want to save. Where are we? 11, 12. All right. But now we're up to the flat part. And this is kind of where I wanted to be, was be up to the flat part. 5. All right. There's a 12 by 5. That's a 60 tile field. Right. But there's a bunch of stuff within this space that we may want to use, because the second I plop this down, boom, it's gone. So we're just going to right click. We're going to grab this stone and we're going to go back and we're going to remove everything from this space. All the flora and fauna, because that's just, free materials and survival points, we're leaving on the board, right? So if I go and see all this stuff, 2 points each, we're trying to get athlete unlocked here, so we need to take what we can take. That wasn't going to be threatened, but that's okay. All right, so now again, we're going to come down here. We're going to pick up these stones, and we're going to drop all the stones together. Okay. Now, here we are again. So we're going to have to reset our deal. Let's take another quick look. All right, this area looks pretty clear. Now, actually, we're going to clear this next section. So our objective here is going to be to lay out, I think we can do 4 fields that are 12 by 5. We're not going to build them all right now. But, all right, so we're going to face south. And we're going to back up to our road that runs east. And I'm actually going to do a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the build menu. Boom, boom, field. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go one more. Okay, now, this will give us a little more space to the road. 10, 11, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Boom. Field 1. Hooray. Okay? And notice, see, everything got cleared out. All right? And then we can come over here and we look around and say, oh, well, look, there's a bunch of crap over here. We need to clear this and clear that and clear the other. Okay? Because, again, you're leaving survival points on the table. You don't want to do that right now. We want athlete unlocked. And we want 2 points in it. And if you want to build stone-sided houses, which I don't, but your people will be happier if you do. Why don't you do them, A-Train? Well, here's why. Because I did some research, and I made a chart. And it is Housing Happiness Guide. So, wattle homes and with thatch roofs were the most common amongst the lower classes of society. Eventually, they upgraded to log homes, wood roofs. Stone construction was common for nobles of the period. All right? So there's the little historical reference. Now, this Housing Happiness Guide is based on the simple small home. You don't need bigger houses unless you want more kids running around, which is a pain in the butt. Because then the mother's out of the workforce for 2 more years because that's a dumb system. Women of this time were tough. They wouldn't fart around. They'd go right back to work like 2 days later. I'd be okay with having them out of commission for the season they give birth. But, you know, whatever. It's an easy fix to the game that could be handled that would be more realistic. Then anyway, that said, simple small houses. Okay? I put a third window into it. If you have questions on how to add windows, doors, or change the position of doors, put that in chat. Ask me. I'll show you. Okay? Wattle and thatch will give you a base, and this is if you put the villager in a job they like. So if there are 3 at extraction, you put them in the woodcutter shed, boom. They're in a job they like. With a wattle home with thatch roof, their base happiness will be 6%. Happiness determines their productivity. So you want their happiness to be higher. Okay? So let's build a house with 3 windows. All right? Now, if you add insulation to that home, it adds 7%. You add shutters to each of the windows. Those are decorations. And you got to have resource storage 2 unlocked, I think. So you may just put fur rugs down. You may put window boxes. You may put humilies, whatever. You may put shelves on the wall, whatever you need to do. You can do up to 10 decorations. All right? But if we do shutters for the 3 windows, because that makes sense to me, because these windows are going to be really drafty. Poland's pretty cold in the wintertime, right? The game's based in Poland. Your happiness will be up to 17%. Insulation, 3 shutters, 17%. Now, if you build a house out of logs with a wood roof, the base happiness is 27%. And you can add another 11 to that by adding insulation, which is going to be daub for both the wattle wall and the log walls. So that's clay plus straw equals daub at the barn workbench. Then you add 3 shutters, you're up to 38% happiness. That's a good deal. And if you build the houses out of stone with wood tile roofs, this is tier 3 by my system. This is the highest quality home you can build. Your base happiness is 49%. Insulation's +7, shutters +3. And that's +3. It's +1 per window. They count as a decoration because the devs need to fix that. It needs to be an item of insulation as well. And then you can make it, if you upgrade to the nicer ones, because there's 3 different types of shutters. The base ones give you no decoration increase. The second one, say it's a +1, and the third one is a +2. That requires like iron bars and planks and stuff. But then your happiness is going to be 59%. Add some rugs in that sucker, you're above 60% happiness for your villager. Okay? I build out of log and wood. That's just my jam. All right? So this is available on my Discord. Link in the description below. It's under Medieval Dynasty Helps. All these different ones. If you need to figure out your firewood, here's how you do it. Okay? If you want the hunting XP guide, here's how you do it. If you want the Valley looting map, here's the Valley looting map. If you want the Oxbow looting map that we've just gone through, here's that map. These are all available on my Discord. Okay? Join today. It's free. Cool? Cool. All right. So let's kind of wind this down, wrap this up a little bit here. Does anybody have any questions? Ask them now, please. So what I'm looking at is just grabbing more stuff that's in the space where the second field's going to be. And remember, we don't have to build a house yet. Okay? We have somewhere to sleep. We can make a fire and sleep, but we can sleep in the infirmary. Now, let's see where we're at, because we got to get 500 points for 356. Plus, we get a little, well, we don't get any extra survival knowledge. So we need another 50. We need about another 75. Not quite 75 things. And then that takes us to level 4. No, it takes us to level 3. So then we'll get our first point to put in the athlete. And then we got to go to 750 points, and then that will get us to where we get the other 2 points for athlete. So for this field here, this is a good way if you want to mark stuff off for your village. Go into the build menu. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to have a little bit of gaps between the fields. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to run up the hill to 12. 12. Boom. It clears out everything. If you want to clear out a space, that's the way to clear out the space. You want to get rid of it, you put a hammer in your hand, and you go to destroy mode and take it out. Also, these are going to appear now in your management tab under fields. Field 1, field 2. If you click on one, down here, see how it says custom name details? Okay, so I can hit the H key or I can click on it. I'm going to put 01. Why are you putting 01, A-Train? Because it will alphabetize them based on what you put in here. And if you want to keep them in number order as you created them, then put like a 01 and then count up. And that way it matches flax, whoops, flax, cabbage. Now notice it went down below. So field 2, we're going to do 02, and that'll put it in order right there. See, we just accept it. See how I put it back in order? All right. And then it shows up here. We have no farm shed, but that's okay. We do custom name details, 02, oat/rye. Okay. And then now that's how that works. Now, if we want to set these up, we don't have a farm shed yet, but we can go ahead and set them up. This is your base field. It's not grubbed up. Okay. You got spring, summer, autumn, winter. If you click on spring, change plant type, here's the chart by season. Everything sows in spring except winter wheat, rye, and carrots. Well, carrots actually do spring carrots plant in spring. You can also plant them in winter. Carrots to me are useless. That I have no desire to grow them. All right? I want flax because that's your big money maker. I want an oat and rye field because that's your animal feed maker. And then you have excess grains. You put back enough for the next planting season. What you have left, then you make your animal feed. So that eats up the straw that you harvested or collected. And if you have additional grain left over after that, you grind that into flour at the kiln in the barn and make flatbread or whatever kind of bread you want to make that you've got available. You got to unlock kitchen tier 2 to make bread, aside from flatbread. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to select flax. We double click on it. Now this moves around. We're going to click here, drag, boom. Then we're going to hit H to stop, escape, boom. See here it says 60 flax. And now they've put these nice tabs up here, which is nice because you don't have to remember which one's wheat and which one's rye. That was the confusing thing. Okay? So now, that's for spring. In summer, now pay attention, this is how you do your crop rotation. Change the plant type because you harvest flax in summer and you sow cabbage. double click on the cabbage. Go back here. Now we have command to this. We're going to right or left click and drag. Boom. H, done. So it's going to harvest the flax and plant the cabbage. Then in autumn, we're going to accept the changes. Autumn, it's going to harvest the cabbage. Now let's say, yeah, you know what? And that's fine. We have the money to do 10 by 10 fields. This is just to start with. And the reason I base my fields on 60 tiles is because your simple bag has 30 uses. Well, 30 durability, which is 60 tiles. So simple bag will fertilize this field. A second simple bag will then sow this field. Your wooden hoe, which is your base hoe, will do 32 tiles. So it takes 2 of them to then till in the fertilizer. It takes 2 of them to grub up the field and 2 more to fertilize the field. So to set up this 60 tile field, when you're just starting the game, you need 2 simple bags and you need 4 wooden hoes, which if you cut down a maple tree, collect some sticks, 4 wooden hoes. Bada bing, bada boom. Simple. Okay? So now, let's look at autumn. Say we wanted to, actually we don't have to do that here. We could do rye here if we wanted to, but we're going to go to field 2. Field 2 is going to be a little different. Click on spring, change plant type. We're going to do 20 tiles of oat because we have the fertilizer for this, right? So we double click, so now we can do this. Now I'm going to do cabbage in the first 2 rows. Actually, it doesn't matter how I do this. We're going to put the oat over on, wait. Oh, it's not by 10. Oops. Got to think that through. So we're going to do, well, now wait a minute. He's got 4 extra, which works for us. So we could just buy the extra seed. So that's going to be 24. Oat. Change plant type. Cabbage. Spring. And that's 10. Okay? All right. So now we've got 24 oat and 20 cabbage. We know because I think I left him with 4. We'll know when I get down here. I think we've got 100 fertilizer. Yep, he's got 4 fertilizer left in his inventory. So we can go buy those other 4 fertilizer and buy 4 more oat grain, and then boom, we'll be able to plant those. All right. Now, for autumn, and if we build a, now in summer, this will harvest, oat will still be growing. We're good at that point. Excuse me. In autumn, we're going to want to plant the same amount of rye. And we're going to put it in the same spot. So that's what it looks like. Harvest the oat, fertilize the field, till the field, sow the rye, and then it's ready to go. Stop field editing, escape, save. So that's how that works. All right. Anybody have any questions on how to set up your fields? Now, as soon as we build, see it says no farm, no building farm shed. What you do is say we build all these fields across this slope, and then we build some more up here. You want your farmers' homes to be close to the fields. That's actually fairly close. You could build them right in here. Okay. Maybe we do an additional field. I did this on my other game. So let's say there's the edge of our fields. And say we want to fence our fields in. So we're going to face south because we know this line runs south. Okay? Face south. I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So right here, we'll back up to here. And then we'll right click to clear that off. Now I'm going to go in and build a road. I think it's stupid, but it works. It's not stupid. And that gives us a little bit of clearance around the field. Okay. So basically this is like 4 tiles or 4 of the, see here, let's start here. So notice 1, we're right kind of at the edge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then you go 7, 8, and then you could start another field this direction. And then head up here. You see what I'm saying? Do another 12 by 5 field. I'm not going to do it because I want to collect everything up in here. Okay. But that's the strategy there. And that's how I can help you lay out your stuff, is using that stick. And then if we actually do that, here's the other thing we can do. Is let's say we do set that up and we want to build a house over here. So we're going to start here. Yeah. So we're going to go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We're just going to run this across 5 tiles. There's nothing here. Boom. All right. We can take that out with our hammer. But now we've created a reference point. So say we want to build a couple of farmers' houses up here. Okay. Grab the stuff out of the space. You need all the survival points you can get to start with. All right. And we look up. Nope, missed a broadleaf plantain. That's important. There's no one over here. All right. So now, if we want to place a house in this space, we now have some reference to do it. All right. So we do bip, bip, bip. And then we can slide over to the right. And then we can find a spot where we're good. And we can face east. I don't know why. We're just on the edge of something there, and I'm not quite sure what it is. But, and then we want to back this up. Let's say we want to make this pretty. We're going to step over here to this spot. And we're going to plant, and this is something you can do, a couple of poppy fields. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Boom. Okay. Those are going to be poppies, which means this is going to be really pretty in the summer. And you could just do 1 row of it, whatever. Okay. But now we've got another reference point. And again, we can take that out. We're going to face our house due east. And we're going to drag it down right next to this field. And then we're going to push back just a little bit. Because based on this field, okay, I'm going to actually do another thing based on the field. We're going to step up here. Oops. Yeah, right click the mouse. Dope. Nope, this is an orchard. All right, so I'm going to face north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. What is it? Is it? It's 4. Yeah, we want 4. 4 is the middle. Okay, so facing north. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we know that's going to be the middle of the path, and it's going to leave a little bit of green on either side. So we right click, go to the road. Okay, we're going to back up a little bit here. Try to save our broadleaf plantain. We're going to make a little path here. All right. Now, we've done that. Let's go here. Let's see if this works. If it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid, right? So this is basically where we want to put our house. Is right in this area here. We could slide it over a little bit, but whatever. Okay. But we'll get, did I keep a hammer on me, or did I left it in the box? Whatever. We'll run down here and grab a log. Actually, that's kind of stupid. Run up here. Now this space over here is available to cut. Maple trees are the best ones to deal with. Okay, because you get 4 logs. It's the most efficient use of your tools. Okay. And you can dig up the stump if you want. That's an extra log, but the tree will not grow back. If you leave the stump, the tree will grow back after 2 full years. That question gets asked a lot. Okay, so now we can just make us a hammer real quick. That just allows us to undo things we've done with these paths and fields. All right, select build mode. Yep, got it, cool. So I'm gonna bring up my hammer, right click, destroy. We're gonna take out that section of gravel road there. Shut up. Actually, so now I'm going to just take this stupid thing out. We used it for reference. And now, see, we got to a point where we were almost close enough to build on the ground, which saves us logs. If we back up further, way further, we could. Go to sleep 4 a.m. Dude, hey, I'm going to be wrapping up soon, Sven. You know this stuff, bud. You're on top of it, Rob. I appreciate you hanging out. Hope you have a great night. So all I'm going to do now is just kind of look across this 4 tiles of, is it 4 tiles here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And we're just going to kind of center up on it. Just put it a little bit back off of the space. Boom. All right. And then if we want to put a path in here, he's just going to whine like a little bitch. Obstacles blocking the build site. I'll drag that out here. And there's how you get into the house. Boom. See how that works? So that's how you can use that stuff for reference and kind of organize things. You can go very, you know, if you want to go very organic, you can do that too. But that basically, gang, is how to start on the Oxbow. Duck under here, you get clean. Look for your stinkiness number down here at the bottom right. Don't hang out in the water too long in spring or autumn, especially in winter. Don't know if you've seen this before, but here it is. Don't post a link. I think Nightbot may kick you in the balls for that. If you want to post a link, jump on my Discord. And in the general chit chat or Medieval Dynasty Tavern, throw it in there, Wild Bill. I appreciate you. Just don't want... oh, there's no iron... They replaced it with a helmet? Oh, man. So there's no reason to go up there then. Oh, that's a bummer. So anyway, anybody got any questions? This is kind of how This is how the medieval dynasty on Oxbow. Now, if we want to start working this field, we've got a copper hoe. We make a wooden hoe. And what I was telling you about was the durability. So if we look at in here, now I'll tell you how the math works on these. Wooden hoe, put it in slot 7. Okay. Durability is 32 out of 32, which means we can hit the ground 32 times with it. Now, this is with no farming deal, no careful farmer skill. So when you do careful farmer, your tools last longer. So all the information I provide you here is based on your no buff situation. Okay. So the wooden hoe is 32 uses. The copper hoe, no, excuse me, the stone hoe is next, and that's 64. It doubles. The copper hoe is 128. The bronze hoe is 256, and the iron hoe is 512. All right. So that's your base number of uses you'll get. So if we make 2 iron hoes, then we can do this whole field. All right. And if you want the efficient way to do it, so let's do this. Let's make one more for giggles. We have a copper hoe, but I don't want to run back to the village. All right. So now we've got 2 in our pocket. One's equipped. When it breaks, the other one will automatically set up. So if we want to grub the field, and this is where you start getting your farming points. So we're going to whip this hoe out here. Now, notice the sticks create one tile. This is one tile of farm field right here. Okay. I'm going to straddle in the middle, and I'm going to face due east. This is how you do this efficiently. Look left, look right. Step forward, look left, look right. I actually am side slipping or strafing. Okay. This is how you do this quick way. And then start moving. Look left, look right. You don't even have to go full backswing. Look right or left. Side slip. Side slip. If you got short seasons going, this is the way to do this. You are so much faster than your villagers are doing this. Okay. And then in a second here, we're going to get... Oh, now if you want to know your XP you're getting, you get 1 XP for every farm activity. 23. So we're 23 of 100 so far. Okay. We're 24 of 100. Okay. So everything you do farming wise is 1 XP. When you throw out fertilizer or throw out seeds, 1 XP. All right. That applies here. Now under technology, we're at 4.4. Under skills, we're at 24. So there's some goofy math there. All right. So, so we do these 2 here. So I think they may have nerfed this. No, we're at 4.7 points. Food storage is going to come up in that quick. All right. So I think you get 0.4 technology. We're 5 points even. Let's see if we do one more if we're at 5.3. 5.1. It's not very good. So you get 0.1 technology. So you just keep grubbing this field, and now we're going to go back the other direction and do the same thing. We're just going to strafe, turn, go. First hoe broke. So we just did 32 tiles. All right. Turn, strafe, go, go, turn, or strafe, turn, go. Now your stamina will go down with this. You just got to get about halfway back up to get, if you pull too soon, see it may not go again. Okay. Now we're going to just walk sideways here because we're dealing, there's the barn, and now we need the farm shed. Oh, that we missed. If you miss, it does not count against you with the farm equipment. Unlike the axe or hammer, if you just keep hitting stuff, and boom, the field's done. Now we got 4 uses left in this wooden hoe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye. And that's it. Okay. So now, our next step here is we grab our bag. We're going to put that in slot 2. Okay. We got to get our fertilizer. We're going to go through the basics of farming here with you too. We're going to take 60 fertilizer. And we'll drop 40. Okay, we're slightly overweight. That's okay. This will go pretty quick. All right, so we're going to kind of put ourselves in the same spot. We're going to right click and bring up this menu here. Fields or orchards. Orchards, all you got to do is plow the ground, and then you can put in your seedlings. You don't have to fertilize. Okay, but fields, you got to fertilize. Now, this is the only time we'll ever have to do what we just did. When we harvest, the field will go back to this state here. Okay, so we picked fertilizer, so we're going to start chucking poo. Sidestep. And there's the farm shed. Now, the one thing that gets a little hinky here is you can't straight up rename the fields. So they're going to go in order that you created them. So I'm going to want to uncreate, because actually I kind of screwed something up here. I didn't think something through completely. But it's not a big deal. And in fact, I can use it to push this house further up, because I wanted to leave enough space in front of it. I could just take this out. To build the farm shed. Well, I don't know if this is flat enough to allow that. It might allow it right over here. So I might actually just back this field up here. And and actually I hadn't laid this field out yet. Let me whip this out. Right click, boom, goodbye. Go back to build mode. So now, let's say I want to build my farm shed. Now, what you want to do with your farm shed is get it kind of as close to the middle as possible. This space over here, the only problem is it's not very level. It's good to build fields on the slope, okay? But your farm shed, you kind of want in a central location. So what we're going to do is go to farming, farm shed, and we're going to put it right here. We're face east. Actually back it up just a little bit. Okay? And this is going to be kind of the central location for all this over here. If something is out of range and you get that master idiot alert that says, oh, this is out of range of your farm shed, it's just inefficient, which means your people will still get to it. It will take them longer to get to it. So sometimes you have to allocate time for that. We don't have the stone campfire yet. We don't have this yet, whatever. We could buy this. I don't do wood campfires. I do stone campfires. But what I would do is build a stone campfire right here. And then I would put benches here, 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 and here. So then the people can sit and have the nice view. And that's where they're going to gather in the morning and the evening. Okay? So you have your farmers living in the house there and another house next to it. In the morning, they're going to come out. They're going to come over here to the nearest place to sit down and take a load off. We could even do it right here in front of the house, whatever. A couple of benches. But it's good to do the little campfire deal. They're going to sit down. They're going to eat a pear. They're going to drink something, whatever. And then when the whistle blows at 8 o'clock, they walk into their workplace. They grab their whatever equipment, and they're in their fields to work. Farmers are the key one in that regard. You've got to have them close to you got to have them close to their workplace. Everybody else, they could be going to the mine over Piastovia Cave, or the mine in, no, you can't go to Skowkie. The one way down there at the South Cave, whatever. They're gathering from 8 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night, even if they're walking. The farmers have to be in the field doing their farming stuff to actually be doing the work. All right? Does that make sense? You'll see them literally doing the work. All right? And that's how baseball go. But one field this size, and then a second field, once we get through processing this field, now we got a new level of farming. All right? So we got a couple of options here. We can do farming knowledge. We can do skilled farmer, which is additional crops. We can do careful farmer, which means slower durability loss of tools. That to me is a smart way to go. Now, and when it comes to farming, don't put points in village whistleblower, skilled rider, carrot and stick, or night rider until you're like level 5. That's for your mount. You ain't got a mount, don't put points in it. Okay? You ain't got to worry about it. So see now how many buildings we've got unlocked? All right? And when we build the buildings, guess what that does? Gives us building technology. All right? With that building technology, then we unlock more stuff, like resource storage and a well. Now, we've got easy access to the river, but it's good to have a well in your village, and I would put it away from the water source. So don't put a well down there. Put a well over here. Or if you build, your kitchen and your food storage, put the well next to it. Because then you grab buckets out of resource storage, you go fill them up, and then you put them in food storage. Your villagers use buckets of water. The kitchen uses buckets of water. The herbalist hut uses buckets of water. And gathering buckets of water is an extraction skill. It's extraction points. This is throwing me off, this 12. Okay. This field is now fertilized. I would go back to town and get my copper hoe because I'm out of hose. All right. You till the manure or the fertilizer into the ground, and then you come back with your bag, and then you put out seed. In this case, we're going to put out flaxseed. And then you do it just like we put out the manure. That's how you farm. Do the farming yourself early game. Let your people do the extraction. Let them cut down trees and eat their lunch just like their papa. Okay. But if you look here, we've got farming knowledge. We can pick up more experience. And your tier 2 skill, do farming master. Less stamina consumption. You don't need whistleblower anytime soon. That'll allow you to work faster. Tier 3, do farmer's trance or skilled orchardman. More crops in the orchards. And then back up and then do some of the other stuff like careful farmer. Make sure your tools last as long as possible. All right. Make any questions? So where are we? It is mid-afternoon on day 3. Let's just take an inventory. We have effectively laid out a 60-tile field for flax. We've plotted out where our village is going to go. We've defined the limits of where we can't build or cut here at the edge of Piastovia with paths. All right. And so we're doing pretty good in that regard. Skill-wise, we're almost to tier 3 in survival, in which case we're going to be putting points in athlete. In production, we're tier 1, but that'll go up quick too. We start cooking and whatever. Hunting, we're not too far away from our first point here, which will go into steady hand or hunting knowledge. Extraction, we haven't done anything for it, although we show a little bit. We cut down one tree. What else did we do? I don't remember. And then we actually already have a point in diplomacy. From flirting and buying and selling. Farming. We can harvest additional crops. Or we could have a slower durability loss of farming tools. I think I want that. I want my tools to last longer. That unlocks tier 2 and go from there. Technology-wise, we've already got the herbalist hut and hunting lodge unlocked. Food storage barn and farm shed. We're working our way to hen house. I don't really care about the hen house right now. You don't need eggs until you're making bread, which you got to have kitchen 2 for. You don't want to make scrambled eggs, A-Train? No, I want to make pottage. Save the eggs. Don't feed the chickens. Feed pigs. Feed the pig! You want the pigsty. You want 3 adult pigs. Just go buy them. And in the course of one day, they will give you 60 manure, which is 30 fertilizer. What size are our fields? 60 tiles. So in one day, you'll have half of a field worth of fertilizer. There is a reason for what I do. Simple bags, fertilize the field. Simple bags, sow the field. 2 wooden hoes or a stone hoe completely works the field. All right, so in 2 days, you have enough fertilizer to do 1 whole field. Make sense? There's a reason. All right. And that, folks, is why we do the looting path map. Let's look at our inventory again real quick. We have 5,400 coins. We have a bronze axe. We have a bronze sickle. We have a bucket. We can kick it around. We have a bag. We have cabbage seeds. We have 60 flax seeds. We have flour to make flatbread. We have 23 arrows. We have an iron knife. Those are iron arrows. We have a longbow. It's still practically brand new. We have 20 oat grain to plant. We still have food. We have a rich hood, which will help keep us warm if we need it. Or we could sell it and buy better stuff. We have rye grain to start planting in the autumn. We have a bunch of stones and sticks we could make stuff and sell. Wicker crate, boom, boom. Wool thread, make stuff. We have linen thread. And we have 5,400 coins. on day 3 in the middle of the afternoon. And we have a beloved king. That worked out. Any questions? That's how you medieval dynasty, gang. That's how you do it. You can go build wherever you want to build. You know, do whatever you want to do. But that's how you start smart. And that's what I'm all about, starting smart. Let's see here. 34 kilos. Why do we got 34 kilos on us? Because of stones? Nope. Steak. Part of it steaks. Oh, we can chuck that down. We could chuck this down. We could chuck those down. Drop that. 25 kilos. The hell is it? Where are we so heavy? We got some wooden hammer, wool thread. Probably linen threads weighing a little bit. Not much. If you're going to drop seeds, I advise you dropping them on or in something. So, any questions? You guys understand now how to run the looting path and what the benefits of doing so are? Duck in the water here. Get clean. Let's go check something out real quick. Maybe we'll finish this off with a bang. Where are we at time-wise? Done 3 hours? Oh, we've done 3 hours and 18 minutes. Whoops. Go back to that. We're going to go up the hill here, and we're going to go see what's on the other side of the hill. We could go down to the south, but this is a no-threat zone right here except for the foxes. Stinking badgers. We don't need no stinking badgers. There are wolves up this way. More wolves dead ahead. And we continue grabbing broadleaf plantain. There's stinking. There's wascally wabbits. Let's go see what's up the hill. Shall we? I think we shall. There are wolves that way. There's deer behind us. There used to be wisent spawn right here, but now that's a bad guy camp spawn. Over here, you can find this lumber log deal and more logs and money, 150 coins. And there's a bronze axe. Remember how to aim. Here's her head. She stopped. Aim just above her head. We're going to drop the arrow in. Watch the W pattern. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Up, she dropped her head. Now we're starting to see you start losing on your stamina. Okay. Let it come back to her and piff, headshot. Scares the others off. That's fine. Come up here. Look for your arrow. It shows it's here. Hopefully we'll recover it. One iron arrow. Very good. Now, there's a couple of other points of interest over here. Now, this is the big waterfall. Everybody likes to build down below it. The stream here is pretty, and there can be bad guy camps a couple different places. There's the bridge. Here's the waterfall. I don't see any up here. Now, across the valley, though, over yonder are some ruins. That right there could have something interesting. You guys want to go check it out? Yay or nay? So here's this creek running down. Ostoya is off to our right over there. And I'm keeping my head on a swivel because I'm looking for bad guys. Now, here's a trick. I don't know. I haven't revalidated this yet. So here's Ostoya. Here's this road. There'd be camp spawns here, but this used to be a Wizen spawn. They moved the Wizen spawn way up here to facilitate putting in the big bandit camp here. Okay? We're going to be looking for a problem right here. I don't know if they're still doing the highwaymen. Looks like there's a camp here. Okay, good. That should be the abandoned camp. We're also looking for we're going to check this in a minute. We're looking just over this. I don't see a crashed cart in the road. Jesus, the bird scared me. Fucking bird. Dickhead. All right. If there's a crashed cart in the road here, there are highwaymen waiting to jump you. Okay? There'll be a couple behind the trees there and a couple over here. Or at least one there and two over here. A couple of them are shooters. You kind of have to drag them out. Okay? But this path here can be a danger spot. Obviously, there's not a huge bandit camp right here. However, I have run into a lone knucklehead up in this area up here. That said, here's free stuff. So let's hit this up. Oh, look, an iron arrow. Beauty. Oh, look, another iron arrow. Gosh, it's like free money. Look at that. How about them apples? Okay, we're up to 29. And there's an even 30. It's like somebody got shot at, shot up, and shot down. They still use AC Delco parts in their Corvette. That's weird. Never seen firewood under a tarp like that. And it's stupid that we can't light that fire. So a little bit weird, but okay, whatever. All right. It's getting dark. Wolves are up this way. And there can be a little fishing deal. Kind of right there. So there's a wolf right there. His buddy may be over here. So we're going to unass this joint. Actually. All right, let's go down the other side of the valley. We'll cross the valley and we'll go check out that ruin over there. That was a pigeon. There can be a camp down here at the base of the hill. There's some rabbits here. There's more deer. This is where everybody likes, well, not everybody. A third of the players like to build here. I'm going to break it down into thirds. Okay, there's another abandoned camp right here. But there can be bad guys in this area. We'll come back to this camp. There can be barrels on the edge of the stream here. And there's wolves there. And there's bears right there. Okay. Here's the camp. Surprise. Supplies. Okay. There's deer down here. There can be bad guys in this area. And then there's deer. There can be another abandoned camp over here. And there can be a logging camp right there. There's the cave right there. All right. So now, here's what we are going to do. Let's throw down a quick save. I do not have my trusty iron crossbow. That's what we're looking for up there. There's lynx to our right, badgers to our left front, and birds. Okay? There's the badgers. There's Mr. Bear. There can be one or two. And the bear just killed something. Oh, the bear's fighting the lynx. The lynx is fighting the bear. Wait, what? The hell is happening here? I just killed the lynx. Now I just killed the bear. What in the hell did we just witness? This freaking Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. The fudge? Yep. Now, we want to make sure there's not a second bear, because sometimes they're in pairs. All right, so we did kill the lynx. I have never seen that before. Has anybody seen that shit before? We just saw a lynx nut up and attack. Hey, listen, kitty, I don't want to mess with you. Go on. I'm not here for you. That was crazy. All right, hopefully we're going to... I wanted the kill on the bear, though. And here, big stupid. Oh, yeah, we got the arrow back. Yeah! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Steady hand, please. Thank you. Now we got tier 2. When we get 2 points in here, we're going to get tracker. And then we may even get another point in steady hand, but otherwise we're going after experienced hunter for slower durability, loss of weapons, so that we unlock tier 4, which once we get our crossbow, we won't need strong arm. We'll go to lock and load. But otherwise, we're going to drop back and punt. We're going to be putting points in steady hand. All right? But we just got 30 meat or 80 meat and 30 fur off that dude. Okay? That was crazy. Crazy. Okay. Now, mind you, I have a moratorium on hunting lynx. If they don't mess with me, I don't mess with them. That was the craziest thing. You saw a lynx kill a boar? I've never seen that. We did. A boar is one thing. Come on, you're playing Arkansas. You might as well be playing the JV team. We just saw a frickin' lynx take on a bear. For F's sake. Okay. There can be bad guys in this building up here. And there can be bad guys up along here. So what we're doing here is cautiously, because it's dark, I have my brightness on 125%. First off, I'm going to make sure there's nobody over here camped at the roadside. I've run into 4 or 5 bandits over here. A couple on this side just chilling. A couple 3 over on the other side. All right. Things change now with this update. Otherwise, you can run into bandits in the house here. Dead animals, leather, bronze spears, no bad guys. Who wants some free stuff? 3 bronze spears, 2 boar, and a partridge in a pear tree. This is how you medieval dynasty. Okay? Rye beer, plus 30 kilogram weight limit. Take it. Now, we're not going to get the kill, but we're going to get the skinning XP off these boar. Okay? Don't believe me? Of course you don't. Why would you believe me? 5 out of 250. Okay? We should get 2 to 3 XP out of skinning this. Though it is a special circumstance, so that could be different. Or it could be 3 XP. Boar, skinning. Oh, 3 XP. Who knew? That's why I do the charts, gang. Help you out. Okay? Boom. Confetti. All right, let's take some leather. That's free stuff. Take these spears. These are heavy. But that's okay. Stone arrows suck, but they're something to sell. Not that we need money. We'll go ahead and skin the rabbit. There's a couple points there. Plus fur, you can sell. Plus meat. Take a stone knife, sure, why not? Take a bow, sure, why not? Dumped loot, sure, why not? What? In the butt. I want a zip line from here. Take that tree out down to where the waterfall is. That'd be freaking cool, wouldn't it? That's a great view. That's why a lot of people like to build it. Here's the 3 most popular places to build on this map. 1 is right here, the base of the waterfall. 2 is this area over here. Well, I'll do 4. 2 is this area over here. 3 is this island. And 4 is the beach, I think. I think those are the top 4 most popular places to build. 5 is probably over here on the west side of Piastovia. My number 1 favorite is right where we built. This area here. Number 2, I have not built there yet, and I want to. That is this area here. It's a pretty valley. Slopes up to either side of the stream. And it's just really picturesque in here. So. Cool? Cool. All right. We can head down the road. So it helps to have your brightness on 125, 125%. And there can be a lumber thing here. And there can be a bear in the cave. I think if we get close enough, we'd probably wake it up. I'd rather not. go over here towards the east. There can be an abandoned camp right here. And then we'll swing back over to the other side where the abandoned camp is. Remember, we can drop a doe with one shot. The key is the shot. She put her head down. Bring her head back up. Come back, come back, come back. Fire. Got her. See the W pattern? That's what you got to learn. You learn that W pattern with the pipper, and that works on the crossbow as well. The difference is you're not burning stamina when you're aiming down sights on the crossbow. That would be empty, dum-dum. Hot plant seedlings, okay, cool, whatever. What else we got? Another stone axe, cool. Bronze knife, nice. Some more arrows. Bow. Jank, but whatever. Always grab stuff. Always grab stuff. Hey, 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 Drunken Dragon Gaming. Howdy, howdy, and welcome aboard. Happy New Year to you and your viewers. What's happening? We're just starting to wind down here our stream. We've taken people on the new and improved Oxbow Looting Path map. And we just saw a lynx and a bear duking it out, and we killed both of them. So that worked out pretty good. You down with DDG? Yeah, you know me. Let's see here. I think that'll work. It may work. All right. So as we head back north, we're just keep grabbing stuff and grabbing stuff and grabbing stuff because we are getting closer to points to put in athlete. Wolves over there. There's one right there. Fur-coated razor blade. There's his friend. Always ask, where's your buddy? Always ask, where's your buddy? So yeah, there's the bear. Is dead. You know what? I see a target, which means more hunting XP if she holds her head still. We're going to go to the right. Work it. Fire. She ducked her head, but I got her just in time. Just trimmed a little off the top. She's just kind of standing there, and they're like, did y'all hear Florence? Oh! Florence, what happened? So we got us some big money. We got some hunting going on. Oh, wait, nope. Now we know we're not going to kill this guy, but we'll try. Ah, shit, that was a wasted shot. Oops. All right, let's grab this stuff. And it's starting to rain. We don't like the rain anyway. Oh, headshot. Love it. Whitestone Industries, howdy, howdy. Yeah, I appreciate. Guys, say hi to DDG. Make sure to go check out his channel. Does a great job. Very entertaining. All right, so he ran off. This guy, okay, nope. We're going to wait. Let him put his head back up. Oh, shoot. We moved inside detection range. That'll leave your buddy over here. And now he's wandering towards us. Face shot. Dropped him. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When a deer comes up on you, drop him like it's hot. Drop him like it's hot. All right. We're going to finish day 3 here on the Oxbow is super strong. There it is. Skills, survival, athlete. First point. Next 2 points will go in athlete. Boom. Ow, my. Now, we are a little bit overweight here with this deal. So we can help cut this weight. Really? Are you going to come right at me? Oh, that was dumb. She turned quick, didn't she? So we can cut our weight a little bit by going ahead and making these simple bags. And then we can sell those because we got a bag. All right. The other thing I want to do is cruise up here and see if we can find our arrow. Not that we need it. We got so many arrows and we found so many. It's been great. We haven't had to buy them. The only thing we bought was the longbow. And if you guys that just checked in want to see where we're at, it's morning of day 4 on the Oxbow after we ran the looting path. We have 5,600 coins. We have a bunch of stuff to go sell. We have the stuff over there for a 60 tile flax field, plus another 20 tiles of oat and 20 tiles of cabbage. We have a bunch of stuff to make into flatbread. We got 29 iron arrows and a longbow as our primary weapon. We have an iron knife, bronze axe, 2 bronze axes now. In fact, here's our new primary. Boop, boop. Slot 1, please. Actually, we'll go ahead and we'll keep this one in there. Keep the janky one in. We'll use it up. When it breaks, we'll go the backup. We've cleared out. Oh, we got our simple large backpack from the swamp, and we bought a large pouch. This has been a very good first 3 days in the Oxbow. So, no bandit encounters yet. Oh, but there is another buck over here hanging out by himself. Let me whip this out. Oh, he moved. Whoops. Ah, so now we're getting a cold indication. So why did we keep this thing right here? Oh, that fixed that. Gee, kind of good we kept that, huh? All right, we're going to put the pipper over his head. Make sure our stamina's reset. Oh, wait, now we're going to hold again. Actually, we can hold in position. Now we're going to draw. Watch the W. He moved. Watch the W come back to him. Release. Toast. Boom. Thank you. Please drive through. All right, all right, all right. This is what we like to see. So now we're going to come over here and we'll go ahead and check our stanky level. Stanky level's 22%. That's down here. Okay. Step into the water, get us a drink, run out into the water, and duck under. Now get out of the water quick. And then, let's see. I think we got a bunch of... Do we have sticks on us? We have one. We have one steak. Grab some steak. Actually, well, we could do this. We don't have to. Here. And then that will keep us warm. We could sleep the night. And we're going to roast, what is that, 196 meat. Watch what this does. Hey, Hectic Nas, thanks, bud. Watch what this does for our production. Boom. New level. Level 2, And we're 151 into 500 of level 3. All right. So here now we got 2 points. We got to put into a level 2 skill. We're going to do Builder for slower durability, loss of hammers. Okay. And really we can just hold up at this point and we'll just do like crafting. All right. We could do another point into that. We could do a point into handyman if we want to do insulation. We're going to be crafting a lot more stuff and really quick. So if we're doing that, we'll go ahead and put a point in crafting. So this is if you're working in the smithy or the workshop, that works. Okay. So that's what, oh, and we unlocked the sewing hut. Hooray and huzzah. So we got all this stuff we can go sell. Oh, you know what? We're going to put this in here. Put our flour in there because that looks like that would work. That's dumb. Well, whatever. And then we got our cabbage seed. Put that in there. And the reason why I recommend you put this on a surface or in something, like you could put a plank down or whatever, is that sometimes there's little gaps in, like this looks like a gap right here, this black line. If I drop that seed right here, it might just slide through the physics mesh and disappear forever. We don't want that. That would be bad. I should have oak grain. There it is. Boom. So now we know that's all in a secure thing. It ain't going nowhere. We picked up some more logs. Let's grab the logs. And let's drop a log. A big log. Boom. So yeah, that's a pretty kick-ass first day, gang. I mean, we're still heavy because we got 196 roasted meat. It's 40 kilos on us. That's going to sell for a little more than 3 each. So we're going to be looking to pick up another 600 coins to go on top of the 5,600 we have. Plus we got 35 simple bags, which we could actually increase and make more production points on. And now we make extra because we just put a point into crafting. Bada bing-ski, bada boom-ski. This is how you medieval dynasty, gang. You don't have to do it this way, but do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? I don't know if there was anything. We're keeping all that stuff. We're keeping the building materials, the fertilizer, bucket, the scythe or the sickle. And so we could sleep by the fire. We could keep working all night. We're going to do neither. We're going to head back in town. Put us in a position to start. I've got a 10-day season set up. You can always, when you go to sleep, you can set up and say, oh, we're just going to, now everybody's heading to bed. They're not going to talk to me. See? Oh, let's see what's on the mission board, by the way. The fire will cleanse us. Deliver 6 simple torches, 1 log, and 13 steak. Okay. Murder of crows. Hunt 3 crows. Oh, that's not bad. Rabid rabbit. Hunt 6 rabbits. This is just to pick up your dynasty rep so that you could hire somebody to do your cutting down your trees for you. Okay? But I may look at doing that next episode or whatever. Everybody's going to bed. That's fine. Screw you guys. I'm going home. And remember, we've got more stuffs over here. A little bit. The copper hoe we can use. Copper hammer. Copper knife. Copper top. Whatever. Copper. I don't even know her. Oh! Wait. 2 more points for XP. And then you can come in here and just pick a bed. That's it. That is how that works. Don't forget when you start to jump up here, turn around, jump up here, get the bronze axe and all the potions and stuff in the box up top there. And then you can cook meat and stuff here. And you can sleep, you and your buddies can sleep here. There's 4 beds for a reason. All right. Cool. Cool. All right, so that's how you do the Oxbow Looting Path map. Anybody got any questions on this? This map and all the other different guides I've created are available on my Discord, link in the description below, under Medieval Dynasty Helps. You're free to share this information. Just make sure you don't cut out the logos or anything. You know, my name's on there and whatever. Appreciate that. So we redid this map. You start in the swamp, then you go to the north farm, then you go hit the south side, although we went ahead and hit site 5 because we were up on that end. If you got questions, let me know. Throw that in the comments below. If you need to know how to figure out your firewood, there's a chart for that. If you want to know how to name your fields or buildings or animals, there's a graphic for that. If you want to know how much XP you get for hunting, there's a graphic for that. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while DJ revolves it. If you're playing on the Valley map, there's an updated for 2.0. The only thing I didn't do on here, I've yet to put in the big camp that's just under where it says 14 shovel. That's where the big bandit camp appears. 8 guys. Did a video last a couple weeks ago about knocking them off, so that was pretty sweet. All right. Questions, comments, anything like that, please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Join us on Discord, link in the description below. We're on X, formerly known as Twitter. Join us on there as well, link below. If you want to make a donation to help support the channel financially, greatly appreciate your support. Even just with the like or just a smiley down below in the comments, there's a link to our PayPal as well. So for everybody who's checked in this evening, including Stephanie, who let me know for some reason her comment didn't show up. Storm, DDG, thanks for the raid. And Whitestone, Hectic Naz, Bud, I appreciate you sticking around, hanging out. Appreciate it very much. Go check out DDG does a lot of different games. Naz does really good tutorial stuff on this game and others. Wild Bills, Sven, appreciate you. Storm, Megan stopped by. RXO, Autumn stopped by. Indigo Star said howdy from the UK. And there's Naz and Megan and Sven. And yeah, Sven stuck around. And Ready My Stats, too. And everybody else who I may not have mentioned. I appreciate you being here. And hope you guys enjoyed the show. And I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.